2, 3, 4. Down to the VHS. VHS out of the VHS. It's the 18 on my face. I'm out of the house and doing stuff. No easy Wi-Fi revision, but I guess that's the way it goes. Down to the VHS. VHS out of the VHS. Got no money, fucking crack, saving up for the Betamax. Down to the VHS. VHS out of the VHS.
I think we're good.
Oh, what? Oh.
Yeah, we're good.
We did that.
We made it.
Yeah.
We've been planning this for years, 10 years?
10 years ago, we started visiting op shops around Victoria.
Actually, it was like 11 years ago, but...
Wow. And amongst a whole bunch of moves and these videos being pissed on by rats, we're finally getting around to just sitting around watching them because we've discovered that we can do things without, not having to not and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the way this one's working, unlike cinema where I just choose a movie and then I watch it, Rob is actually choosing everything. He's got the stack of tapes.
So many tapes in my garage. Blame me.
Yeah, so whatever boredom or pain we suffer, it's his fault.
This is nothing but tedious is what this is going to be.
If you do not enjoy boredom, if you do not enjoy filling your time with just like random crap,
open a different tab, but keep it on and listen.
Yeah, keep it on and listen, because you might learn a thing or two today.
Well, we're going to be talking. We're not going to observe silence through this, so it's fine.
If it's really intense... especially with this first one, I might need to know some stuff from this.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So, this is where you're meant to be, like, asking me, so, what are we watching today? And I'd be able to...
Well, I'm going to.
Okay.
I was getting to it.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted a bit of banter at the start.
You jumped the gun. and said that you already know what we're watching, but that's okay.
Well, I know what the first one is, because we've been talking about it for weeks.
We have, because the first show, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanted to have kind of a base ready.
So,
Blake sub too.
So many subscriptions. I like it. We're winning already.
I feel like this has gone well already.
We
should just sit here and just talk about VHS tapes the whole time.
That'd be fine with me. So yeah, we're going to theme each show
if we can. I mean, there's obviously going to be weeks where we either are just too busy and can't be bothered.
No, it's going to be
like
have
that.
some. We're going to make a theme. Even if there's no theme, we'll draw a conclusion somehow.
Well, that might happen after the end of the episode where we find something within them that we like, or it's may just be like, they both said the word like street.
Yeah, that's a theme.
That could be the theme.
Themes can be loose, but hey, you are a daddy now.
I'm a dad.
So this week's theme is baby shite. I know that you've been having trouble sleeping, and the baby's been having sleeping trouble, so we are going to be watching... I need to be able to see myself to do this. It's time to sleep! Now, this video was made in Melbourne. Basically, there's this lady on the back of it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get right up close to the screen here. By this lady here. Her name is Marie. And basically, she went to this nurse up here, whose name is Rhonda Abrams. and said, "Hey, my baby can't sleep." And then the nurse said, "Well, this is what you're doing wrong." And she's like, "Cool, can I make a video about it?" I mean, what an interesting premise for a video. By the way, we have to say, we haven't watched any of these videos until we watch them with you. I've just done some research on them. So, Rhonda Abrams, she is in Melbourne. I found her Facebook. I friended her. I sent her messages. I wanted to chat with her. She wouldn't talk to me. She has a sister who lives in Geelong, which is probably why we have not only one copy of this video, but two. We've got 2 copies of this video.
It's funny because I was looking through my shit the other day, and that's when I found the other copy. I was like, why do we have 2?
Yep, absolutely 2. But this other lady, Marie, I found her. Okay, so on the internet, Rhonda has there's a lot of information about Rhonda. She used to work for Huggies.
Oh, okay. So she's qualified.
She's an actual qualified nurse. She used to work for Huggies. She did this baby sleep thing. She ran the baby sleep center. But Marie, there's absolutely nothing on the internet about her except for the fact that she released a book once. And that book is a book about this video and how it was made. And it comes with a free DVD of this video.
What? It's a making of?
So yeah, usually...
It's like Disaster Artist, but about this.
I mean, ultimately, when you see the video cassette cover, It's Time to Sleep, you kind of think, this is a video that I would put on while my baby goes to sleep. Like, maybe...
it looks like that's what it is.
I thought it was going to be that kind of
warm colours on the front and kind of the... Yeah, except the one thing that gives it away is the tagline.
Yeah, how to get your baby to sleep. That's the tagline they get. But the actual video cover, you kind of think, well, I'll just put this on to make my baby go to sleep. But no, it's more of an informational, I think. As I said, we haven't actually watched it. But usually you would think with that sort of thing that the book would be written first and then they make a video about it. But the book is about the video. I mean, it's just like tips on how to get your baby to sleep. But she's not qualified. The nurse is. Now, how did she get away with this? The way I got in contact with her is I talked to her publicist. I rang up the book company.
She has a publicist.
She's got a book, so you've got to be able to release the book somehow. So I talked to the publicist and said, hey, can you get Marie to ring me back? And she did. And she caught me off guard, otherwise I would have recorded the conversation. I had a lovely conversation with her. We had a bit of a chuckle and a laugh. And I asked her if it would be okay to ring her back at some point or another. Hopefully we're going to get that working today. But in the meantime, let's actually watch the video.
Yeah, this'll... I'm...
Kicked it. It's fine.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright, let's get this
We're
video
underway.
started.
You're spending time with your future wife, Blake. How's everybody doing, by the way?
How do you do that? Time travel.
This video was produced with the intention of providing assistance in teaching babies and toddlers to sleep independently. The techniques contained in this video should only be used as a guide, and medical advice should be sought if you have any concerns regarding the techniques shown in this video that's gone too fast and their application to your child. Although all reasonable care has to be... Okay. I can't keep
Hereby
up with it.
excluded for any indirect, special, or consequential damage to the full extent permitted by the law. Copyright material commented on this video is property of Time to Sleep. Copyright material, licensed film, compromised in this video cassette, private use only, and should not be streamed on Twitch. Probably. By Australian copyright laws.
We might be in trouble.
We'll see.
We might get banned live.
If we get banned by Twitch, that'd be annoying. But if, like, the guys who made the video ban me, ban you, ban us, that'd be fun. It's time to sleep, Pete. This is
audio coming through.
You did say that you wanted something exciting for the first one, yeah?
Too familiar sound in your house at 3 a.m.
Oh, listen to that
If it
sound.
is, you're not alone. Millions of sleep
Not alone.
parents all over the
Wow.
world.
Hopefully you guys can hear the audio.
But
That's
in
a bit of
most
a short
cases,
skirt.
This can be easily overcome. Here's one mother's story of how her life was turned around in just one short
Upside down.
hour.
I'm the mother of 2 beautiful children, Travis 11 and Nathan 1.
Travis and Nathan. Better write this down.
Take some notes. You're right.
So she had no problems with Travis, but Nathan was a jerk.
I always gotten up to Nathan at least once a night.
There's an echo? Thank you. I will fix that immediately.
We were away for our Christmas holidays when he cut his first tooth.
Does that fix it?
I was getting up to him anywhere from...
Is the echo done, or is it coming through the mic?
And as soon as I picked him up and rocked him, he'd be straight back to sleep within minutes. This constant back and forth went on for months. It got to the point where I slept
Tori's quick.
on the sofa bed just to get 3 or 4
It's coming through the mic. Yeah, shit.
We can't fix that.
Yes, we can.
On Nathan's first birthday, a visit to a baby health centre would change her life.
Is that any better? I can also move the mic further away.
Oh
The
man,
nurse asked me if Nathan was sleeping any better.
we're gonna have to start using headphones, I think.
Maybe.
It was he'd gotten worse. She asked if I had his ears checked by the doctor, which she'd suggested on my last visit. I told
Let's
her I
do this.
had. The doctor
Hey,
said he was
pay attention.
I'm trying!
teeth.
It's only a half-hour video.
The problem was becoming a habit.
Oh no, not a
The nurse
habit.
asked me what happened when I put Nathan to sleep in his cot at night.
Not as bad.
I told her I didn't.
Alright.
I give him a bottle and I lay with him all
Maybe I
night,
can set up a noise gate.
and then I carry him out to his cot.
That must be
Then she
really...
asked me what happened
That makes
during
no
the
sense.
day.
It's so quiet, I can barely fucking hear it.
I can't hear it.
Lay with him, give him the bottle, and when he falls asleep,
Uh,
carry him to bed. That's it, she said.
Let me think.
That's
Oh, I
it.
think I know what it
She
might
doesn't
be.
know how to
No,
sleep without
I already
you.
muted that.
It was one of those light bulb moments. You're right, I said. You're absolutely
Ding.
right. The nurse told me I needed to do controlled
No, it
comfort
really is coming
in
through the
order for
mic.
Nathan to learn how to put himself to sleep.
Marie was given the number of a baby sleep centre in one of Melbourne's major public hospitals, where she spoke to a mothercraft nurse, Rhonda Abrahams.
Because you
I
work all
told
day,
Rhonda my
Chris.
problem, but I also told her I was scared. Scared of breaking my baby's heart. Because he
This is an
trusted
issue
me
I'll have to
so
deal with
much.
some other time.
Scared of
I'd
what?
turned my life around in just 1 hour.
Him never goddamn sleeping at
How
night.
to put Nathan to sleep.
Not sleeping ever again.
It was an hour of heartbreak and tears, his and mine, fighting and anger.
Slap it.
Shake him really hard.
But that night when I put Nathan down to sleep using Rhonda's methods was the first time in his life that I didn't have to get up.
Rhonda's
till 3
methods,
in the night.
hey?
He was asleep within
I need to
10
find out these
minutes.
methods.
He slept from 8:30 p.m, woke briefly at midnight, cried for 30 seconds, then put himself back to sleep and didn't
Cried
wake
for
again
30
till 7
seconds?
a.m. It
I mean, I got
easier
more than that
every
just
night
today.
To put him down, and only took about 1 week before
It's
he
me
was
every
going
day
down
now.
without a tear.
That's why we're watching this video. We have to
It's been
learn
3
something,
months
right?
now, and Nathan has slept through every night.
Question is, will these techniques work on me? Will I be able to put myself to sleep using these techniques?
To be a mum.
Only if you get...
Marie was so inspired
Rhonda
by
to
the
help
sleep
you.
program that she wanted to share it with mothers all over the world. And
That's what I'm
it's
thinking,
time
Blake. There we go.
It's time
Great
to
minds.
sleep.
She already had the cover.
Made you think it
So this is a video promoting the video that we're watching.
Average stay in hospital after having a baby is 2
She already had the cover printed. She already had the actual cases made.
Yeah, probably because this kid on the front is Nathan.
But it also teaches
But yeah,
Oh,
she
Nathan.
was totally gonna like profit off
Also,
of
a lot
this.
mothers don't have access to baby sleep centers.
I mean,
And if
we're
they
living in
do,
Australia
often
where
they're
healthcare
affordable.
is mostly free, right? So she probably didn't even pay
There
the
are books
nurse.
available on
The
the
nurse got
subject,
paid
but
by the
I think
healthcare
they
company,
don't
and she's
really
trying to
know
make a
now
buck off it.
Which
I
is
knew
cool,
how much
I guess.
crying
But
was okay, and to be reassured that I was doing it the right way.
It'd be a great backup tool too for
what
mothers
is the
who go
right
to a
way?
sleep centre.
They look like they could be
It's
related.
often very difficult to remember when you talk under a bit of pressure.
Okay,
It's
I'll write
also a
that
great
down.
backup tool if there's another kid.
Who
What
was
was it about Rhonda's sleep
the
program that inspired you the most?
present?
Rhonda is so dedicated and passionate about her work. She's devoted her life
It's in the
to
eyes.
babies.
The eyes have it.
And Nathan
The eyes have it all.
Mothercraft nurse Rhonda Abrahams
She's kinda
knows
haunting.
only too well what it's like to get a little one to sleep. No one taught her how
I
to
definitely get that
sleep.
feeling sometimes when I watch these like 90s tapes of just like, that was actually the style at the time.
There she is. There's Rhonda the nurse, the actual person who should have got all the money from these things. Not someone who just hired a publicist to make a book about the video about the thing that she went to the nurse about.
It's
On
fine
her
with me, though.
second child.
We all sleep in sleep cycles.
The first one was fine.
To be fair, I've not learned anything.
Light sleep where we
If we have a second, I'm
Oh,
going to
look.
be just as lost. Oh, what's
The
this?
cycle is like a sine wave. It goes up and down.
So we're probably in one of the up points now, which means it's only going to get worse.
sleeping in mum's bed, and once the baby goes off to sleep, they're transferred into their cot. This baby may then wake with a fright, not knowing where mum is, where the rocking's gone to. Imagine yourself being cosy in your own bed, and all of a sudden you wake up and you're sitting in the bathtub.
Dun dun.
You'd get a bit of a fright.
Oh my god. I'm in the
Happens to me
bath.
all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Not in the bath, but
Okay, so
on the
what
couch
she's saying...
or...
I
I legitimately
I'm sure
have
the
a
stream
thing.
can hear it better than we can, but
Yes.
what she's saying here, I think, is don't take your baby to bed with you and then put it in a cot, because that's like waking up in a
They
bathtub.
will wake in an hour's time.
Ah,
Wake up
maybe.
with fright because
Maybe.
mum's not there.
But I mean, I have this thing that happens sometimes
Back into the room,
where I will
knowing
wake
any
up
other way of settling Bubby will
and I will
pick
already be
him up,
making a
drop him to
sandwich.
sleep, and
Oh,
put him back in
That's
the
a
bed.
legitimate thing that I've had. Like, it used to happen all the time. And, like, I do recall one time, Skylar, when I lived with him,
Now,
I
is that
woke
what
up and he was just watching me.
It was very
I call it
And
the
he-
Mayo conspiracy.
And I was like, oh, fuck, it's happened again. And he's like, what? And I explained it. Oh, 100 bits! Honey, I went to bed and somehow I woke up in the bathtub.
Oh, that's going to be clipped. That bathtub scene is going to be clipped. That's for the intro.
And I guess children who are
Yeah,
struggling to
it
sleep
was pretty
can
horrifying, actually. It looked scary.
When you get your notepad can be things you want to clip out of the things.
It also affects other
Sounds good to me.
members of the
Yeah.
family.
So far, we want that bathtub in something. Either an intro or a,
Tell
you
us
know,
exactly
3-month
what controlled
review.
comforting
Yeah.
is and how it works.
It's when they fall asleep in your arms
Control
bed
comforting
and then
techniques to help
they
the
wake
baby
up.
learn
It's
They're
to
in
interesting.
bed, they get
The
upset
chat
'cause
can,
not where they
watch
fell
the
asleep.
video better than us.
Oh, wait, come on, like,
We need to set up the earphones.
he's
But anyway.
a baby. He doesn't know the goddamn difference.
Here it is.
How long would you expect it to take?
I can
before
hear
you have
Jackson.
a result?
He's
In most
starting.
cases, it can be immediate results, but it can take up to 3 weeks.
Tinkering live
Parents
on
need
air.
to be aware they need to be persistent
Tinkering
with the techniques they're
live
using,
on
and
air.
also
Put
remember the
headphones on.
baby learns from repetition.
Rhonda, what issues are you going to cover in this video?
We will be looking at what you need to do before you begin. We'll be teaching the importance of feed, play, sleep, including how to recognise tired signs. We will be showing you how to settle
I can hear the
from
goddamn.
newborn to 6 months. We will take you step by step through the controlled comforting techniques from 6 months to 12 months. And we will be showing you
How's that?
how to
That
get
is so
an older
much
toddler,
better.
1 to 3 years, to stay in their bed.
I'll bring over my good headphones
Let's
next
get
week.
started.
Oh god, I'm in the bath.
Oh, nice clip. Thanks, Blake.
No!
Don't introduce any new sleeping techniques if you aren't sure your baby is 100% well. If your baby becomes
Oh.
ill during the process, stop and start again when your baby is better.
There is still something going on
Be
here.
sure
There is.
you yourself are ready to begin. Don't start if you're feeling under the weather
What's that
or
about?
have a busy schedule that won't allow you to follow through with the program. Make sure your partner
Is it also
in
getting
agreement with you
audio from
in
the
deciding
recording?
to change your
That's
baby's
literally where
sleep
it's coming
pattern.
from. It should only be coming from
Have
there.
a person
Oh.
who can support you when you
Is it coming from the
start.
desktop?
If it's not your partner, maybe a family member
Whatever.
or perhaps a friend.
I'll figure this out.
So now what she's saying is don't try to put your baby to
They can
sleep
play an important role
unless
in getting the new routine
he's
to
not
work.
sick. She's not.
Make
It's
sure
not
your
sick.
baby's room is kept bright during the day
Okay, they're not hearing
and
an echo
darkened
anymore.
when
Good.
your baby is going down
We
to
fixed
sleep.
it.
I like how one of the main tips this video is providing is to put on this video.
Have a night
That'll
owl
get your kid
so
to sleep.
your baby recognizes
It's
their
putting me to
surroundings
sleep.
when
Hey, look,
they're
it's a Humpty Dumpty
Make
money
sure your
box.
baby has a
Can I have
clean
one?
nappy.
And a
Remove
zebra.
toys from the cot,
How many
because
zebra?
remember we
Oh, look,
need
it's
sleep.
Tigger.
No, that's copyrighted.
And
You can't
lastly-
I was
show
about to say, now we're absolutely getting copyright struck, but by Disney.
Yeah,
How dare you show
Disney's
Tigger?
gonna screw us on this one.
Happier for it.
The rule is simply feeding is in mother's arms,
Feed,
down is where the baby
feed
plays,
me.
and the cot is where
Feed
baby
play?
sleeps.
I watched a movie about
A
feed play
regular
once.
routine is the
Was
It was
that
an
sleeping?
Australian movie.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, they just fed her until she popped.
Place him on the floor for some playtime.
That baby almost looked like the guy from The Hills Have Eyes.
Derek.
He's a cool dude.
He is. I saw him in
Watch for
something
tired
just
signs,
recently.
Jerky movements.
That's right, he was in a mirror.
Rubbing eyes, arching the back. Remember, an overtired baby can
Arching the
be hard to
back?
settle.
That's a sign of tiredness? Oh man,
In the
I thought it was the
evening,
other thing.
Replace playtime with a bath. Remember, the bath is one of your best scheduling tools.
Winnie the Pooh money box. Okay, so we had a money box
Have some
that we ended
quiet
up
time
giving
before settling
to
the baby.
the
Story
wife's
time,
sister's kid.
some soft
It was a
singing,
soft toy Triceratops, and whenever you put money in it, it went rah!
Oh man, that's so cool.
Yeah, I know. I should have kept it for you guys, man.
where he's going to be
I want that. No, I want it for me.
Oh.
Fuck the kid. He's got lots of cool shit.
Settling babies. Newborn to 6 months.
Here we go. This is relevant.
Relevant to your interests.
Michelle Cooper
That's
has
why we're
had
here.
a feed. He's had a playtime. He's shown us tide signs. It's now time to settle. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap him. We're going to place him into the cot, and I'm going to show you some settling techniques.
Oh, the echo's gone. Must have been on the
Place
tape.
Cooper just over here, Michelle.
Sorry?
The echo's gone. Must have been on the tape.
Now remember, with wrapping,
There's that Tigger again.
wrapping is just to take
They love to
control of
bounce.
his hands, because if he starts throwing his hands around, he's going to hit himself in the face,
Oh.
and it's going to make him more.
That's what Jackson does. So we do wrap him,
They recommend
but he
not to
moves
do
around
it.
so much that he frees his hands.
Wrap that baby. Wrap him to the left, wrap him to the right.
Look at how little that kid is flailing. Tori, come on. What is wrong with our boy?
Brain damage.
Just bring some blankets over, just gently.
Yep. Oh, no, do it again.
Blanket over, so we've actually got control of that hand. And the other one over.
Hey,
He
look,
doesn't
duck roll!
like
Cut loose, so he's not
We've been duck rolled!
Oh, god damn it.
And then throw it from at least 3 meters away.
Just so we can do some
Ooh,
settling
swish.
techniques. And once
Right off the
again,
backboard.
Just be aware of SIDS. Have the cot well ventilated. We don't
Be aware of SIDS, because you can stop that.
Nothing's
It's
Apparently.
not like it happens suddenly.
No,
You gotta be aware of it.
you have to be aware.
Preemptively. Because it doesn't happen suddenly.
Look at our clock, just to say we're giving him 15
Wait, what does it stand for again?
Sudden end.
Ah, damn it!
Fuck!
Give him a quick cuddle.
No, but it's just, the sudden thing is,
It's important we put
it's an exaggeration.
Oh.
It's to make you more worried about it, right?
Just like the automatic in ATM is kind of an exaggeration. You still gotta press the buttons.
You do still have to manually press the buttons, it's true.
You can stroke, you can pat him on the bottom, you can pat his shoulders. Remember, once he's in the cot, we then just lower our
I
tone.
doubt this would work with Jackson. He will just crack the absolute shits.
Now pretend you're making a lovely flatbread and roll the baby.
Now remember, Michelle, this crying can go on for 15 minutes. It's okay to let Bubby cry. No harm will come to him. You're very close by. And if we do
Did she name her kid Bubby?
cuddle and we
She
start
sounds like she's reading a script, even though she's not reading a script.
play, and he's very
How do you know she's not reading a script? Hold on, the script might be in the
She,
video.
no, she might actually be like...
No, it's not.
She might have memorized what she's saying, but it literally sounds like she is reading.
a quick cuddle. Just walk him around the room a little bit.
Oh,
Maybe-
so
maybe-
it's still
is this
getting
her?
used. I know. Did you meet her?
Is this her?
Did you meet Rhonda Abrams?
Next time you have a meeting, ask her if she watched this video.
Or maybe she's the sister who lives in Geelong.
Let the baby cry for 15 minutes.
I've added her on Facebook too, by the
Very
way.
close by. So if he hasn't responded in 15 minutes, it's important to pick him up.
Maybe we should try that sometime.
reassure him, and that's also
The mother's group told us to do it, and now we saw it in a video. Maybe we should do it.
when he's settled
'Cause I've just been
and
shaking it.
happy, pop him back in the cot, but pop him onto the other side.
I just let him punch me in the face.
Go around the other way of the cot.
Ugh.
That's just
Ah.
alternating
He's got a swing
sides.
for his age.
Yeah, but as I found out on your dogs, that nothing in your house tires out easily.
And
No,
what we'll
you're
do
right.
is just give
It's
him a
got to
little
do
bit
with-
of a pat.
Except for me, who is always tired.
And just give him a little bit of a pat, just till he stops crying.
Just pat him.
Once he stops
push him
crying,
around and just give him a bit of a
your
shake.
hand on him.
Of course, it's the 90s. Everything was so good. So the 90s is great. It's post-Cold War, pre-9/11.
To learn to settle himself independently.
Nothing went wrong in the 90s.
Except for all those guys that Bill Clinton bombed.
He remains quiet.
He what?
You
You mean
didn't-
the guy who got a blowjob?
Yeah, that guy. He bombed a bunch of people once.
Yeah, he bombed whatever Evase's mouth.
We're supposed to be
With
watching
his
baby
cum.
videos. What is this? We're talking about sex and murder? Sex and... No. Hold on. Sax?
You got your whole
And
education from Magic School
violins.
Bus? We actually have a school bus tape. I'm
Do we?
positive. Yeah, I'm positive we had one. because I remember watching it.
By the way, if you're enjoying this show and you want to send in stupid videos, go ahead.
Yes, if you go to a local thrift store and find some crazy looking VHS...
That would be brilliant, but in the meantime, go look in your parents' house under the TV.
That too, but I'm saying I will pay for them. And shipping. We'll cover the costs.
As long as it's not a Hollywood movie, send them.
Yeah, just weird shit like this is what we want.
Anything really. Just not Hollywood. Especially if it's Australian. Give him a cuddle.
No, but Blake's from America.
Yeah, if you can find something Australian.
Dang! That's such a common story. All the VHS got thrown away.
I know, right?
Sad
Well, that's
story.
the problem with starting this show now. All the thrift shops have done the same thing.
It's true.
This will teach him to sleep independently.
Teach him to sleep independently.
Baby ain't learning shit. He's
We
too
gotta
young.
tell Sky about this video because he can't sleep independently.
You should have a squiz sometime. As I said, we will cover the. We'll cover the costs, all the costs, Blake. Oh goddamn! D's with the resub.
Yeah, he said he'll look through his VHS collection. I mean,
I
he's already
appreciate
sent
that.
you Superman.
He already sent me Superman, which fuck you for that, by the way, D's.
No, it was a funny video.
No, it was a terrible video.
Yeah, but
I hated every second of making that video.
you know that I revel in your pain.
I know that you do.
Which is why I kind of like being here and saying I'll help you look after Jackson, because I just like watching you play with him while he's crying. It's hilarious. Anything that causes you pain is just orgasmic to me.
Oh look, it's true, because Jackson spits his dummy out and he's immediately awake.
I heard that there was some kind of saying about that.
Try to limit it to bedtime and remove it once baby has
Limit the dummy to bedtime.
That's good advice.
I like how they're calling it a dummy. Well, I don't actually
Australian.
like it. It's very Australian. Just call like, I know that we're Australian and Australians will get it, but call it a pacifier. That's what it is. A dummy is a nickname.
The word pacifier, though, it sounds really, like, scary. It
sounds early 2000s rock.
It sounds like it's something dangerous. It's like, we pacified that baby. And that,
I see. Kind of like the Blacklist sort of
we
pacifier.
silenced that baby.
Nice.
You know, like that
I mean, if you say it in a Russian accent, it'll be scarier.
Some people call them soothers. Well, see, now you're going back to the 80s. That's Cold War shit right there.
We'll pacify these babies. Soothers? No, that's a throat lozenge.
We settled Julian away.
That's more
Brand
name
association.
I know, right? I hate it.
Then we're going to leave the room.
One of my biggest pet peeves.
We can't call... What is it? What do you... It's not Band-Aids, it's... What do we call them? Bandages?
Adhesive bandages.
That's so much longer!
Sticky bandages.
That's still longer!
Sticky strips.
If baby is still crying, we come
Band-Aid.
In UK, they call them plasters.
4 minutes.
I like that. I'll call them plasters.
Okay.
Next time it's 6 minutes outside the room, 6 minutes inside the room.
Anyway, Band-Aid is when people play for
Why
charity,
6 and
right?
6? The baby doesn't know time. Just go 6 and 3.
No, well, that's what she's saying in the video. Apparently, it's not about whether the baby knows time or not. It's the fact that we sleep on a particular sine wave schedule. And I noticed this in adults and in me. It's on a 90-minute thing. If I pass that 90 minutes of being like ready to fall asleep, I'm up for the next half hour. It's
half hour.
Yeah.
I
know.
Lucky you.
I'm actually a good sleeper, a very good sleeper. But if I wake up, it takes me that little bit. Yeah.
If I miss the boat on the I'm so tired I can fall asleep.
It is a boat.
That's like 6 to 7 hours of being awake guaranteed.
Yeah. But
like these days, I'm getting tired at about like 6 o'clock, and I feel like going to bed, and I'm like, that's way too early to go to sleep. If I do that, I'm waking up at like 11, and it's going to be terrible. And so I'm like, I'll stay awake then. And so I don't go to bed because I'm like, that's a bad idea because I will just fall asleep, and I don't get tired until like 1 in the morning. It's terrible.
Just tell him it's time to sleep.
This kid looks terrified.
Sure. Have you think that her mum, its mum, has ever been to New York?
Big eyes, dude. Those eyes have
What we're
it.
going to do,
Yes.
we're just going to leave the room.
No, she put mascara on that baby. And I kicked it straight off again.
Fuck you, Mum.
You never even been to New York. What are you doing hanging out in these sweats anyway? You never
You are just
exercise.
assuming that she has never gone on a holiday to New York.
I am because I know that it's just we get to watch time-lapse footage of a baby crying. Take that, sock.
Oh, yeah, he's got
Sock
his
it to
sock
ya.
now.
Sharon, we've been outside for 2 minutes, so what we're
No,
doing now...
no cuddling the blanket. You're meant to be under the blanket.
So we've got to come in after 2 minutes. And what we're going to do is going to roll him over...
See, this doesn't necessarily work for us, just leaving him, because we have...
Now shake it.
We just...
Shake it like this. Look, she's shaking. She's shaking. She's shaking the baby.
Yeah, we have him sleeping right next to our bed, so...
Your hand on his shoulder and pet.
Until we hit that, like, 6-month point.
Well, what have you learned?
Just keep our
Baby goes in the bathtub.
Baby in the bathtub.
From the start.
If he stops...
Because then when he wakes up in the bathtub, he won't be scared. 'Cause
Exactly.
he'll
He's already
This is
there.
perfect. This is perfect.
Figured it out.
I get
Shake
it.
the baby.
going to yell out to you.
Oh,
Dang
no.
it! I told. So what happens?
He spit the dummy.
He was like starting to relax. He spit the dummy out, and he's like, "Wait, nope, I'm awake.
That's
I'm
why
alive."
they say spit the dummy, right?
Remember, he doesn't
Perhaps.
know what he has to do yet. We are teaching him how to sleep independently.
Oh, the baby doesn't know that he's
Now
meant
been
to
with
sleep when
Julian
he's
for 2
tired.
minutes
We have to
and he still
teach it.
hasn't settled, so it's time to
Oh, but I'm not a teacher.
Let's send him to sleep school.
I was a teacher's aide for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was good job. It was a good job. I like having
Now-
kind of almost the power
We
of a
get
teacher.
to watch the baby cry on time lapse again. I took his sock off again!
Yeah,
Suck it to you. No,
Look
that's
at
the
he's
same
flailing
footage!
around!
It was the same footage! They just repeated
It's a
it!
matter of being persistent and trying to settle him yet again.
Now, he's being a jerk, so shake him harder
You can
this
also
time.
tell that the audio was recorded live there, so she didn't redub this.
Yo,
which is
no,
awesome.
that's... You can hear the room echo.
You can literally see there is no sync on the crying. Like, he is not making that noise right now.
So this time, as hard as it may seem, you must wait.
So they haven't redubbed it. They've just used different audio from different clips.
Yeah, the same clip that they showed of him throwing his sock.
And her narration was
Oh,
done.
wow. This kid's got some
Oh,
love.
God.
This reminds me of
sincerely
Coming to
hope
Visit
that's
You.
not Jackson.
Splicing.
10 minutes.
I saw that movie. It had Adrian Brody in it.
And check on baby every 10 minutes. When baby is settled but still awake.
Why would you check on the baby every 10 minutes? You just lock the door. Come back in 3 days.
Sharon, now that he's asleep, we're going to cover him up. And just let him
Just
get
pick
to
off the
his
maggots. Sorry. That's too dark.
Or was it?
I don't know. Was August Underground too dark?
That's a pretty dark movie, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's... Is
Relevant?
it just me, or is it supposed to be a comedy, in a way?
Yeah, a little bit.
Not in like a ha-ha way, but in a, like, it's purposely made to be, like,
settled.
shocking and, like,
Time for the techniques to work.
the point of showing your friend it is to see their reaction to it.
To be successful, you've got to be repetitive with your techniques. Your long-term goal is to get Julian to sleep independently in his own cot. How do you feel about that?
It's going to be hard, but I know it's going to be long term, so that's what's most important.
Okay, so you're
That was
happy to
scripted.
continue with the techniques?
No, it wasn't.
Excellent.
It's
I don't
going
think
to
it
be
was.
hard, but it's going to be long term.
I have said similar kinds of things
Yeah?
when doctors and nurses or whatever have said stuff to me.
Yeah?
And just random people, I guess.
Yeah, I was talking about my erection problems, and I said that. I said, you know, it's just going to get hard, but it's going to be long term.
It's going to be long term.
And as you start introducing the settling technique, these quiet
Had nothing to do with
are also
babies, though.
indicators that your baby is responding to a revised pattern of settling to sleep. In other words, the controlled comforting is working. A
It's
roll-on
working?
feed is a feed given to a baby before bed in the hope they will sleep all night without another
What?
feed.
Babies
It's
just live the
introduced
life,
to a
man.
baby who is waking
I want a
up
rollover
regularly
feed.
throughout the night and won't resettle
I want to
with
go to
food.
bed and just
The
have
idea
someone
is to
put a
settle
ham
baby
sandwich in my
early,
mouth.
Say 7:30 p.m.
I'll just
using
take the
the
ham.
settling
I don't need
technique.
the
Settle
bread.
early. No, I don't
Once
need the
baby
bread
has
either, but
settled
still,
and is
ham.
sleeping, wait
Settle
till
early at
10
7:30.
p.m. Pick baby up and offer
Dude,
him
Jackson's sleeping.
Wake
probably
me up
like
and offer
6:37.
me some more food at 10.
I do. If you wake me up, if I
Don't talk to the baby. Don't put the light on.
If I'm asleep at 7:30 and you wake up at 10 just to be like, "Do you want food?" I'll be pissed.
Once the feed is finished,
Yeah.
resettle baby back to the cot, relaxed but not
Don't
sleeping.
wake me up. Just put it in my mouth and don't wake me up.
Use our settling techniques. If
Put the
baby
ham
does
on the
wake
face.
during the night, don't offer a feed. Just try to
Never wake the baby!
using our techniques.
Is this a
During the
dig?
day, try to settle baby for 1
Never
hour.
wake the baby.
After this,
Yeah, don't
Pete.
wake the baby.
open the
I didn't wake the baby. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Is this a dig?
your day. Try our
Well, the
simple
thing is, like,
rain
last
to
night
sleep.
is
You
an
woke the baby.
example.
During
No,
the
I didn't
night,
wake the baby.
I can't
But he was, like,
stress
really
enough to be
unsettled, and he
persistent.
was, like...
After 1 hour,
He was still
if he
asleep,
hasn't
but he was, like,
responded,
grumbling and,
offer a
like,
drink
making
of
lots of
water,
noise.
give them a
And I was like,
reassuring
maybe
cuddle,
you should just
and continue
go
on with
change him and I'll put
activities.
food on for him. She's like,
Starting
no,
10 minutes
we're not doing
after
this. He did wake up
Did you
eventually.
offer him a drink of water? Sometimes I think that kids, they wake up and they say want water, it's just their excuse to say, how come you guys are getting drunk and playing cards?
It's a real problem for many parents. They often wind
what I
up
did.
sleeping in your bed every night.
Yeah, here we
or
go.
you end up sleeping in their bed. And letting children fall asleep in front of the television, then carrying them to their bed is another bad habit many parents are
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
It's
because then
Goku
they'll
versus
wake up and be
Ginyu.
like, I'm in the bathtub!
These are all
He's
sleep
watching Dragon Ball.
He is watching
And the
Dragon
aim
Ball.
is
Was
to
it the
make
Z or the
It was the
GT?
Z, because I saw Captain Ginyu.
It's
Okay.
important to establish a regular routine.
So it would have been Namek.
Such as dinner, bath time, which is
Do you think she's wearing a bra under her blazer?
quiet play,
It's the 90s, probably not.
cleaning teeth,
Good.
Or she's wearing one of those really, really massive, like, disgusting. Like,
Catches.
they look so awkward.
Ah!
Choose a
Hey,
story or two.
Mr. Aladdin, sir.
To set the number
More
of stories
Disney.
to be read
Have you,
before
like,
begin
when you
and
see,
stick
like,
to it.
bikini models from, like, the
Control
80s and
your
90s,
child. Tuck your child
the
in,
outfits look
say
so
goodnight, and
uncomfortable.
let them know it's
It
time
kind
to
of
sleep.
feels to me like, you know
If
how in
someone
our
leaves the room
jockeys,
and the
there's like
toddler
this
gets straight
pouch
out of
for our
bed,
penis in the
what
front?
do you do now?
And a lot of our 70s bras, they have like a little pouch for nipples at the front.
Breastfeeding, dude.
It's not even about that. It's just what they wore on like bikinis and stuff.
Once we've settled him, he gets up.
I'm just saying, it has a use.
It does.
In your bed of a
He
night?
does, yeah.
And because you're so tired, does he sometimes
He
stay
does,
there?
yeah.
Okay. Today I'm going to.
I have to pay attention
teach
to
you
this
some
'cause Banshee
techniques
does this
that
shit.
will help Jack establish
Chester is the
patterns
same.
of his own. Those
Frick out of my
techniques
bed,
involve
dog.
A little bit of controlled crying, which means if Jack hops out
And you
of
think,
his
oh,
bed,
Chester, but he's tiny.
and put his
Yeah,
feet back into his
when he
bed.
wants to be.
That's not to say it's
Little
going
jerk.
to straight away.
Oh yeah,
We
spreads
want
out
him
as
to
much as he
be
can.
what
He
you
does.
It's the only time he could ever do a snow angel.
Go in and out of the room 100
Spatchcock
times.
chicken.
So what we're going to do
Such
is
an
Jack does hop out
asshole.
of bed, pop him straight back in, stay outside the room, wait for him to hop out
Oh,
again.
Pokemon posters.
Do it again, back into bed.
It's the
If he
90s.
doesn't hop out and remains quiet, we can have a little peep in the room to see. if
Stop
he's
opening the
asleep.
door!
If he comes out of the room,
Yet now he's looking for you every time.
to the room with some techniques.
Ah.
What you need to remember, Mary, is you need to
Oh,
be
God.
repeating
This is where we have to
techniques.
introduce the
It means
moral
you have to go
dilemma
in
thing
and
where
out
we
100
try to think about
times.
what we do in
Be
these
prepared to do
situations.
so.
The baby keeps waking up halfway through the night and you haven't had a good sleep in weeks. And that's something that you just can't stand. You have a hammer. Take it in your own time. Think about it. Right.
I'm bashing my own fucking head in.
That's the moral dilemma.
If I hit the kid, Tori hates me forever. If I hit myself in the head, she might hate me a little bit, but she'll probably understand a little bit.
Like, oh, he's been watching those Gigi Allen things again. So, I sent a message to that info at Sleepy Time, didn't do anything. I've tried to contact Rhonda on this number. It doesn't exist anymore. The 1300 number doesn't exist anymore. None of these numbers exist anymore. They're gone. Because they are written on the. Hey, look! They're advertising their video within your video.
Before
dog.
they've even made it.
I know. How cool is that? Do we have... Okay, so credits. This is one of those things where I'm going to go back and look at these credits in the future, see if I can contact some of the other people.
Eventually we'll have to do a day where instead of watching tapes, we literally just, like, contact people.
Oh yeah, I'll set it up. It's
Big
fine.
interview day.
And we'll make it so that I play little clips from the things that were... Like, this is...
Yeah.
Remember this person? And then yeah. But, yeah. Maybe I should fast forward to the end of a video before we go to watch it and just look at credits so I can do some more research.
I mean,
But
I'm always
that's-
happy to just revisit stuff in terms of just doing the calls later on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But
Is that the end?
at the same time, well, that's the end of that clip. It's 30 minutes in, yeah. It's only a 30-minute video, so we have to see if there's anything after this fuzz. Always got to check after the fuzz. We can talk about things.
I'll at least stop this recording.
Yeah, that's fine. So we can talk about stuff. What are we going to talk about? So I only got 2 things written down here.
Shake the baby.
No, Travis, there's no problem. Who's the presenter? You want to ask her anything else? If
It's
we actually get her
auto-rewinding.
on...
Beautiful.
Nice. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, we don't have to do the call straight away. We can let people stew on it. Is there any questions you would ask?
Yeah, let's ask the chat. Would you like to ask... Okay, so Marie was the ghostly-looking lady at the start of the video, not the nurse in the other half. I tried to friend her on Facebook. I talked to her on the Facebook chat. She's not interested in talking to me. I'm a weirdo. I'm just watching her old crappy video. I mean, she worked for Huggies. That's an important part of Australian everything.
Yeah,
She don't
she's
wanna
a bit
talk
more
to
important
me.
than us.
Yeah, but Marie, if anyone wants to ask Marie questions about why she capitalized on this video, which is basically Rhonda's video, and then wrote a book about it. Sure, we'll ring her up later. I've got her number. She's a nice lady. I've only got 2 questions for her so far. The first question is I'm going to talk to her about Travis, because she had 2 kids, right?
Yes.
The first was older, 11, when they did this, and he apparently wasn't enough of a problem, or maybe he was a problem and she just dealt with it.
Yes.
Also, you wanted to know if the presenter and her knew each other in some sort of way because they looked similar.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll do the call after we watch the other video, right?
Okay, well, I need a pee break.
You pee break, and I will sit here and see if the chat says anything. I don't think anyone cares, but I'd care.
Well, I mean, I'm like 50-50 on it. I care in that this is fun.
Well, you think.
But
you think about questions I can ask her. I want to have a chat with her
I've
at
had
least.
one drink and I'm drunk because I didn't have breakfast today. I've got no
Breakfast? No, these cans are 3 drinks.
Chester, come on.
Also, go eat something. I'll entertain the chat. Hello, chat. You got to talk to me for me to entertain you back. Otherwise, there's nothing going on. But I can. What I can do is I can reach over. Ooh, and grab the next video. Don't tell Pete I show you what the next video is yet. Right. So the next video we're watching is oh no, I can't see my face. Oh, it's over there. Baby Bright. Basically, this is a video that you're meant to show to your babies to improve their cognitive abilities. And this one comes with a shiny CD soundtrack. Ooh, yeah. But I'll save the rest for when Pete gets back from his playthings. But in the meantime, look at how freaky those babies look. What is with those guys? Little chubby babies on the dance floor. You want me to hang out with Jackson in the... Yeah, come on. Bring Jackson in for the break. While he's peeing and having something to eat. That's fine with me. We're doing babies today. Babies is fine. Babies with babies. The tape's still in here. I should probably take that out. There we go. I'm only a baby, but I'm ready to learn. Oh, whoop. Hello.
And nice towel in case poop.
Are you relaxing and being good today? Oh no! Oh my God! Where's my mom?
Don't cry, buddy.
What happened? My mom just closed the door on me.
Chester, come here.
Ooh.
Chester.
Uh-oh.
Off.
We got babies and dogs everywhere.
Oh, please, come
Don't
on.
worry, it's empty.
Oh, it's empty?
The top one is here.
Hi.
Oh my God! I've been left in here.
Archie.
Alright, put him to sleep. Go on, you've just learned what to do.
We gotta put him on his side and shake him, right? I don't even know if he's coming up on the screen. How you doing, buddy?
We can check that.
No, he is. I can see from the top. Yeah, we're talking baby stuff, so we got the babies. Oh, are you chewing on your thumb? That's cool. You will need it later, though, so...
Yeah, well, he doesn't have teeth yet, so I don't think he's quite capable of biting it off yet.
Dee says he's going to rebrand his tag. What does that even mean?
D's the second best? Because this show's actually the best?
Sounds good to me. So what's your plan, Pete? We gonna ring ladies? Gonna take questions?
Well,
or should we just go into the next
Thought
video
I would.
first?
I guess I'll. What do you want to do? I mean,
I don't care.
as far as the structure goes, we can take a little break from watching to make a call if you'd like.
Okay. I have the babies in my hands, though. But we have to think about a couple of things to talk to her about first.
I
only have the
know.
two.
There's literally a baby here who we can just be like, yeah, well, I guess the main thing we can just talk about is just how long did it take for it to work?
Yeah.
I mean, we can ask those sorts of questions.
Okay.
And, I mean, how long's it been? We're like 20-something years later.
20-something years
So,
later.
have her kids had kids and needed to watch the tape?
I can answer that question already, but you should ask her anyway. So, we have to use your phone. You're the one that's plugged in.
We can totally plug yours in.
Mine doesn't have an aux port.
Yours doesn't have a fucking aux port?
You're gonna have to call her. You got credit?
Fucking... Do I have credit? Do I have credit?
Is that a no?
Oh, that's such a like early 2000s question. Just put it over my lap like this.
Alright. Marie Vito.
Yeah, see, Tori's asking if she knows we're calling.
No. She knows that we can. She offered that I can call her back, but she doesn't know that we're calling right now.
Alright.
Hey, it's gonna be funny for the show. It doesn't matter even if it goes badly.
I'm just gonna freeze up. I'm terrible at interviews.
That's alright. That's what I'm here for. To talk some shite with some people on the phone. I do have a third question that goes with this, so that's fine. Her number is...
No, don't read it out alive!
Well, why not? Who's gonna ring her? Nobody ring her until after we've rang her. And because I'm quite happy to burn the bridges right here and now, because we're never going to talk to her again.
I am absolutely not willing to do that to somebody.
No, I'm going to waste their time deliberately.
Alright, so before we actually start the call...
Make sure that the desktop is muted.
It is.
And everything else. Hopefully I can hear it.
So we should be...
I tickle the Triceratops.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh. Is it going to ring out?
Seems like that's the case.
You phoned Marie Viotto. I'm unable to...
Give her one more go, and then we'll watch the next video and ring her back
we'll watch the video and then we'll call her back.
But sometimes people just don't get to their phone quick enough.
That rang a lot of times.
Yeah, do it one more time. Come on. I implore you.
No, because if we call again, then she might call back mid-video. I don't want to deal with that.
Okay, we'll move on to the next video.
I don't want to deal with that.
I have the next video. You got it with you?
Oh, no, wait, hold on. Hold the phone.
What's up? Hello?
Oh, hello. I just missed a call from this number.
That's right. Is this Marie?
Yes, it is.
Oh, hi, Marie. This is Robert. I rang you a couple of weeks ago about your video, It's Time to Sleep, and you mentioned that you would be okay with me ringing you back if I had any more questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. We just watched the whole video. I'm here with my friend Pete and his little baby Jackson, and just got a couple of little questions for you. Firstly, what inspired you to actually go through with making the video? Like, how did that even come about?
Well, my son that didn't sleep yet.
Yeah, your son that didn't sleep. That was Nathan, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, so like, was it you that organized the video to be made, or was the nurse Rhonda the one who organized it, or who actually organized the video to be made?
No, I did everything.
You did everything?
I did the script. I wrote the script and organised the video production with Channel 7.
With Channel 7? Oh, so it was made via Channel 7's production companies. And then you went on to...
Yeah.
Then you went on to change it...
Red Heart Productions used to make Fast Forward and shows like that. So,
oh, right.
Yeah, I went with Red Heart Productions, yes.
Cool. I guess so. Red Heart Productions would have supplied all of those extra actors that they had in like the presenter and stuff.
Just the presenter we did. Everything else I organised.
Oh, so you would have known the other mothers personally?
Mhm. Yeah, some were from the settling centre at the time.
Yep.
And some were friends.
Some were friends. With the girl with the New York jumper, she was a friend, or from the centre?
Gosh, I don't remember what people were wearing 20 years ago.
That's fine. One other thing. You had problems with Nathan, but when we watched the video, Travis was already 11 years old. Did you not have any problems with him?
Oh, yeah, but I didn't realise I did. I had a business to run, and he didn't sleep, and I just got through that, just survived.
Okay, you just powered through the first one and then decided the second one needed help.
Pardon?
You just powered through the first one and decided the second one needed a little bit of help.
Yeah, that's right. I had a business to run as well as the first one, and life was really busy, and you don't know what to expect when you're a first-time mother, and
of course
you do what you've got to do. And the second time I was home and had all the time in the world, and I was going to give this baby all the time in the world, and I rocked him and cuddled him and slept with him and created all the sleep associations that I had no idea of I was doing. Yeah.
Okay, nice. What did Travis have to say about that, though? I'm sure he's watched the video since, right?
No, he probably hasn't. He's 31 now. He's got his own son to worry about. Yeah, look, you know, he just goes along. I was an entrepreneur. I had all sorts of businesses from time to time. So, you know, he just went along with whatever we did.
What sort of businesses have you had?
Well, I had a tile shop for 10 years.
Yep.
And I had I worked in marble and granite after that for a long time. And then I had the baby sleep business for 10 years.
Oh, you were running that business?
Well, yeah, that was my company.
Oh, that was your company, so that's why you got Rhonda to nurse for you and stuff.
Rhonda was the nurse from the settling centre, yes. But I formed the company and asked her if she wanted to come on board and make the video with me. I ran all the orders and answered all those questions. I was the resident baby sleep expert on Huggy's website for 5 years.
Perfect timing, huh? Poor kid. Well, I'm sure that your efforts have gone a long way to help a lot of people, and I'm sure we're going to take on a lot of those tips and stuff that we've learned ourselves. So thank you very much for putting this out there.
That's okay. Good luck. You know, if you persist, it usually works. So that's persistence is the key. There's
persistence
no rocket
is the key.
Science,
That goes for everything, doesn't it?
Understanding that, you know, the reasoning behind why babies don't sleep, and persisting with it if you can. If you can't, well, you know, maybe next week or next month or next year. You know, it's when the timing's right for the parents, and they've both got to be on board. And you know, yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for talking to us today, even though
that's okay.
Pete's not saying anything. Say hi, Pete.
Hi.
There we go.
Good luck. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And we'll leave you to your day. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Was that fun?
That was interesting. I mean, it was more relevant to the video than.
Well, that's the thing. When I talked to her last, she didn't tell me that she was entrepreneur and had a whole bunch of different businesses, and one of those businesses was her actually doing it. So that's why she's got no expertise.
Oh, Craig Entrance is here.
She has money enough to make expertise people do the stuff for her. So that's why she made the video. She just had the money to put behind it. She ran the business. Nice.
Brilliant.
Yay, we learned some things.
We learned some things.
Yeah. Ooh.
So what's next?
So next.
Also,
yeah.
what's up, Crate and Poots? Hope you guys are doing well.
What's next?
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, we just watched our first video. We watched It's Time to Sleep. Sounds exciting, right?
It
He said he
was
wanted something
riveting.
exciting for the first episode. So
It's actually not a poster. It's actually a cushion.
We're talking about cushions. We're doing baby stuff today, not Luigi's. Ouija. All right, so our next video up is called Baby Bright. And the best way to explain this, aside from looking at these creepy babies inside the cover, look at those things. You haven't looked at that yet?
Oh, man. They are creepy.
The best way to explain it is to just read it, I suppose. This VHS tape comes with a CD, by the way, CD soundtrack. I'll talk about that in a second. But, created by experts in infant development, Baby Bright has been devised to take account of the very latest scientific research on what stimulates babies and how they structure their own brain development. So now that we've got your baby to sleep, we need to make them smart. So that's how I...
He's probably already smarter than me.
Yeah, but...
We don't need him to be that smart.
Yeah, but cognitive development. Strong on fun and entertainment, the program is full of attractive colours, movements, sounds, objects and music that encourage active viewing.
This is going to be fantastic. This is going to be a trip.
Using a combination of techniques such as still photography, riveting, graphics,
I love stills.
Graphics,
animation,
live action, and a series of sequences and routines have been designed to maximize babies' attention. Are you listening?
I am.
To maximize babies' attention span and develop their curiosity. And their tag, I'm only a baby, but I am ready to learn. So
this is going to be like one of those videos that you get for your cat, where you just put something on the TV and it just plays the thing, and the cats are meant to just watch it.
You said you wanted something big and exciting for the first
This is exciting.
episode,
this is what I meant.
and I did exactly the opposite.
No, this is exactly what I meant. Something interesting like this.
Good. I'm a jerk, but hey. So before you press play or anything, I can tell you that the songwriter and producer is a guy named Mike Croft. There's no picture, but we can look at his name.
In any way related to Sid and Marty Croft?
I don't know who they are. You have to explain to me.
They did HR Puff and stuff.
And
all those
it's
suited shows.
It might be related, but I didn't find that out when I looked.
To be
up.
fair, that it would probably be like so many times removed, it wouldn't matter.
So this is an ABC for Babies video. So this is Australian broadcast.
We could get copyright
company.
infringed for this.
Sure,
So we're taking one for the team here.
But will it be? Will our channel be taken down on Twitch if we watch it?
Who cares? Let's go.
No, let's go. We're still talking about things. Anyway, Mike Croft lives in England now. I tried to call him up because I found his phone number because he has a production company that does music for children. But the phone number is UK only.
Damn it!
And neither of us have the ability. Like, you're laughing at me about credit on your phone, but neither of us have the ability to call overseas.
As far as I know, I might, but I don't want to risk it and get a massive phone bill. But anyway, this is the kind of thing where if we could get in contact with this dude, it would be cool to get him to make a theme song for our show.
Sure, but here I go with a little bit of talking. He has been making children's music since the 1980s. In fact, his first ever record that he made, vinyl, was a music called The Dinosaur Record.
I want it so badly.
Yeah? Well, this is an eBay listing for it to buy it for $10 plus $20 shipping.
God damn, I want that. That cover is amazing.
It is. How? I mean, seriously, that is a nice record.
That cover is amazing.
So this has to be good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, press play.
Oh,
that's all the information I've got.
Poots' alt gave us a follow. So
oh, good.
We now have 2 Poots.
I don't want to follow. I want someone to buy us the Dinosaur Record.
Sub goal, $30, and we'll buy the record, and we will listen to it on stream. I have a...
Oh my god. Absolutely. I also have a vinyl player, so we could watch...
Crane with the sub! Cheers.
We could watch the vinyl record. We could do a thing, right, where we could, instead of listening to it live, we could replace the audio from this tape and put the Dinosaur Record over the top of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we could just also listen to it live anyway, and then...
Well,
we
while
do a
watching
vinyl
this.
day. We could do a vinyl day.
I'd love to do a vinyl day. If we find some really
We made
weird
it.
and stuffy... Anyway.
Dinner's here too!
Oh, you just missed...
Hey!
Oh, dear, you just missed It's Time to Sleep. You'll have to rewatch it later. Hey, look, that's Nathan.
Say hi, Nathan!
Hi, Nathan. Anyway.
He's like 22 now?
Yeah.
32?
And he,
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't talk to her about it,
20
unfortunately,
something.
because I was concentrated on babies being taken over the room. But he has his own kid, so does
Hi, Anthony.
the other guy.
Cheers to you too.
Yeah. They all have it. I did ask her when I was talking to her on the phone last time I talked to her if they had watched the video, and she said no. She said, no, here's what she said. Apparently Nathan's kid sleeps fine.
Fuck!
Yeah, fuck
To be
him.
fair, for the most part, Jackson seems to sleep fine during the night, but during the day, he just will not sleep for more than like 15 minutes at a time.
Do you sleep during the day?
Sometimes.
Alright. Press play.
We're gonna play it, right?
Yeah, let's
get this set
And
up.
you are absolutely right. This is one of those cat cognitive sort of things.
Oh, I'm totally keen. Anything else? What we're drinking?
You gotta switch
It
it
already
back over.
rewind.
What happened?
It's gotta rewind.
Oh, we gotta
I
rewind.
did that already. Unless I put the same goddamn tape in. Did I put the wrong tape in?
No, time to sleep. Oh, it mustn't have been rewound. How'd
I
that
thought
happen?
it rewound when I put it in. Whatever.
Oh, jerky, bloody
It's
old
fine. It's fine.
stuff.
It's fine.
How long do we have until...
Play it. Mess Man's here too.
Everyone's come to watch for the second half.
Yeah, OTT is going to be great, Poots. It's going to be a great time. I'm super excited to like watch more boring stuff. And that's what this is all about. Is like this is stuff that no one else is going to watch ever again.
You know what? No. Stuff that. All you people that turned up halfway through, you gotta watch the first tape again, not on live. Just go back and watch it on the repeats. Because it was amazing. And we had
Here we go.
technical issues. And I did so much research on the lady.
I better bring chat back up.
And unfortunately, this one didn't have enough stuff to research, except for the fact that...
Well, you did research on the guy, okay?
A little bit. I do
This
want...
is quality TV.
I do want that record really bad.
I sincerely
Especially if this is terrible.
need it. But it's not going to be terrible because he's been doing it since the 80s.
Also,
and
on my-
everything good was made in the 80s, right?
I do... 1980 exactly. I do kind of want the record, like a lot, because it's pretty, but you can listen to the whole thing on YouTube.
Yeah, but I just want the album cover.
Wait, yeah, I know. But if we can listen to it on YouTube, that means we're not going to get in trouble for watching this, right?
It's a grey area.
You
at
still haven't
best.
changed us back.
Oh no!
They're
Sorry.
they're not watching the Village Roadshow entertainment thing. There we go.
We're back.
Are we? Have you unmuted the desktop audio thing that we...
I don't think we need to anymore.
Okay, I'll put back on my headphones.
Because... Oh man. Those still exist?
What do you mean those songs? That's the whole point of this show.
That's all we're going to do. We're just going to watch VHS tapes.
Here we go.
B!
You might have recognized I took this intro already. Just to check if the tape worked.
Yeah. Hadn't seen this shit. Oh man, I had this tape as well.
You had the Hooly Doolies tape?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
My name is
So educational.
Blinky Bill.
It's Blinky! Blinky Bill!
Trust us.
A-R-U-V-A-R-K.
I declare Noddy the champion of the sports day.
Look at those cheeks though.
Noddy.
We have to.
Well done, Noddy!
Are you talking about me?
My wife still calls her hot water bottle Alfred. I don't know what this show is.
I have seen it before, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, same.
Hoots is shook now.
Good.
You look alright.
That's what we're here for.
But here's your
Oh,
catalogue.
fucking cunt.
I'm glad
The fat
little girl
controller.
wrote to us, whispered Thomas to Percy. Isn't it wonderful what happiness a letter can bring?
Hey, look, it's Spot!
Favorite toy.
He's lovable. He loves playing with his balls.
Oh man. The classic Wiggles. It's too early in the day for acid. Well, get the acid out anyway, Craig, because you're gonna need it for what's about to come.
Yeah, we're on for at least another 45 minutes.
Is that how long this tape is?
It's 30 minutes. We're just going to talk after it, right?
No, we'll talk after it. Hey, Blake's back. Cheers,
Hey! First baby's now this. Yeah. I told you I organised it to be kind of...
It's somewhat themed.
What happened to the octopus? Got his legs cut off. Calamari rings.
F's to Henry.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Who's that? It's Jack.
I'm glad that it's not...
In a
I
box.
mean, it may be really bright on the video there, but it's not jumping like it is here.
It's not? Oh, that's good. Must be a PAL thing.
Yeah, it
horror
is.
film? No, we're not doing horror films. Ever.
No, if we find one that's like...
Yeah, I know.
Student made, then
We'll
yeah,
see.
hell yeah, I'm watching that.
Baby Bright.
This could be horrific though, based on the little animated children on the cover. Oh my god. Okay, I take that back. This is horrifying already.
Years! I love steampunk. Angry? Smiley? Well, what happened to Happy?
Sad.
Woo! Sad?
Smiley.
Oh boy.
Hello, here comes the train.
Hi.
It's a train!
Choo choo! That's so bright. Why is it so bright?
Oh shit, where'd the train go? Oh, there it is.
Oh, man. I was worried that we're not going to see the train anymore.
What are you doing?
That's way too bright. I'm going to try and...
Oh dear.
Look at that.
Choo 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 choo.
Choo choo!
Gone again.
Wait, where'd the train go?
Oh, there's the train.
Oh, there it is.
Choo 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 choo.
Oh
This is
god.
fucked.
What are you doing?
I can't do anything about this.
No? It looks alright on our CRT. You gotta pay attention. This is how you get through the videos, isn't it? You mess around with settings so you don't have to concentrate on
Well,
them.
this is episode 1, so there's clearly going to be some troubleshooting here.
Jesus.
Where's the
Yeah, see, look how bad that looks.
Why? Oh, there's the train. Never mind.
I was worried that the train was never coming back, and I was going to absolutely lose my shit.
Oh no, wait, where'd it go? It came from the other direction while you were messing around, by the way.
Purple.
Silly train.
No, go back to capture. What happened?
What have you done? Are you wrecking things?
When the new cables arrive, it should be fine.
Still see the train? What cables?
It's just so bright. The cables you ordered, the new...
Oh, yeah, they come soon.
The new AV cables.
Oh, no. Why did it come through bright on your Elgato and not the TV?
Because it's literally taken pretty much the raw signal, so from the TV.
Alright.
Watch the red brick.
Okay, I'm watching the red brick.
Whoa, dude. That's trippy. That fucking face.
Where's it gone?
Where'd it
There's
go?
the red
Oh, there it is.
brick.
I just need to say, the rest is just icing. What's up, A-Dub? Cheers.
Where's it gone?
Where'd the red brick go?
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's back.
Watch
I was worried, again.
Is this trying to teach kids object permanence or whatever?
There's the red brick.
Whoa, it's gone backwards now. This is
Silly
the future. We're living in the future.
Silly brick.
How does a brick go backwards?
How does a brick move?
I get how it goes forwards, because that's a thing, right?
What? Brick's going forward?
Just go forward. How do you go backwards?
I don't know.
Mind blown.
Going faster. than the
Whoa,
speed of light.
man. This is amazing.
The red brick.
Watch the red brick.
Gone.
I'm trying, okay?
Red brick.
Smiley.
What do you mean, Smiley? What is this? What happened to Happy? Smiley indeed.
Man, those are creepy laughs in the back, too. Oh!
Ah! Oh, babies! Turn it off! Thank you.
Big teddies.
I don't know this
Low key?
size.
This is high key Nightmare Fuel. Yes!
Tiny teddies.
They look the same size to me.
Oh! Trickery! They bamboozled you!
Two tiny teddies.
Did they actually buy the 4 teddies, or is it just CG?
It's definitely just that they've like put the one footage, like one clip next to the other. Like they've just edited that together like that. Machines is struggling. I mean, that might make it even more trippy.
Make it easier to swallow.
Triangle.
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 Circle.
4 living bells.
Oh man, that one more triangle and we won $1,000.
Triangle.
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 Circle. Circle.
Circle.
Yes.
Damn it!
Cycle.
Triangle.
Right, we're in the money this time.
Yeah, what do you think?
4
it's gonna
triangles.
be?
Let's go. 4 triangles.
Nah, square, man.
Circle.
Son of a bitch!
Damn it. Oh, we're doing it again. That's alright. We're going to do it again.
Alright, 4 triangles. Here we go. It's
Has to
it's
be
time.
4 triangles
It's time.
this time.
Square.
Square!
Bitch!
Oh, I said square last time. I should have said it this time. Why are they doing it again?
Triangle.
Now it's got to be triangles, right?
It has to be triangles.
It has to be.
Circle.
I
Just fucking throw me in front of a bus.
I'd like to say that it's the guy that did the dinosaur
He's sick
video,
now.
but I don't think it is. There's no
Oh,
credits
that's a
on
train.
it.
Look at that train.
But the scientific consultant is Professor Anne Kurlamoth-Smith.
Who is that creepy triangle whispering voice?
Yeah, it doesn't have the
It's
They do have special thanks to the toy workshop. Apparently, what's it doing upside down?
It's a time train.
Apparently,
Like
they
Jenna.
had to borrow the toys for this video. This is high budget.
You could just go to any random kindergarten and be like, "I'll give you $20 if you let us use your toys for a film."
Yeah, then they thank them. Green.
You can hardly tell. It's so saturated.
Mmm. Pastels. Uh-oh. What is that?
Purple.
Uh-oh.
Blue.
Purple.
Hold on. I'm getting a message on ICQ.
Yellow.
Is that noise, isn't it?
Pink.
Uh-oh.
4.
Counting down. Mmm.
1.
Uh-oh. Ah! It's that kid again.
Oh, frog.
Frogs are nice. 2 lions.
What do we have 3 of? Oh! Is that elephants? Elephants.
Yes.
I thought it might have been hippos at first, but then I noticed the trunk.
Mm. 4 monkeys.
Spank 'em.
We only need 8 more and we can go back in time. How many babies were
We're going
wrapped
down
for
now.
life after being propped up in front of this? You mean warped?
3.
Warped, not wrapped.
3. It does say warped.
I can't read. You know I got object permanence problems. Frog! Frogs are nice.
Ah!
Babies!
It's just creepy how the laugh does not match up.
Actual animation. Animation!
Look, you put way too much enthusiasm into that. It's animation.
Yeah, but I'm enthused.
All
I
rings
don't care about quoting.
Animation. No, they did it wrong!
Do you need a movie?
I would love a movie.
Bum.
What are these toys? Are they actual toys? Like,
I don't know. Uh-oh.
Here comes a
Nice.
you should spread this around then, Ditto. I'll send you the recording.
Oh, hey, we're doing the Kaplunk. What, you want to get rid of the Trumps? Or
No, what are you talking about? I
Or
didn't want
the
to get rid of the
Bernies.
Trumps.
Or the...
down.
What's wrong with Cheeto? Cheetos are delicious.
Here comes a yellow ball.
This is not a political stream. We're not killing any presidents on this stream, okay?
Oh, but I wanted to go back in time and stop the assassination of JFK.
Here comes a green ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down.
He's a mechanical robot sex-loving
It's
machine.
so crazy. You can barely see the actual like middle one,
Here
the
comes
white
the green ball.
ramp. No, it's going up! Stop it! What witchcraft is this?
It's reverse craft. I believe me.
The yellow ball.
Uh-oh. Here comes the yellow ball going up. Up. Up.
This is witchcraft. This is actual witchcraft. We should find the people who made this and burn them at the stake.
But you want after we steal his dinosaur record.
We will, but it probably wasn't him. He just made the music.
No.
Did he make the whole thing?
Mm-hmm. It says Songer producer Mike Croft.
Up.
Holy
in the blue.
shit!
Songwriter producer.
Timecraft.
So he may not have made the thing, but he put the money in to have it made, and that's bad enough, right?
I'm pretty horrified right now.
It cost us $2. Oh, by the way, I always leave these stickers on. So the op shop sticker says $2. This is how much we paid for it in the op shop, $2. Which it did come.
Assuming they didn't give us an automatic $1 discount. Which
Shiny,
some of them
shiny
did.
CD.
Do you remember that time? I'm sure this happened. We went into an op shop and we grabbed a bunch of VHS tapes, and they were just like, "We can't even sell those. Just like, give us $5." And we grabbed like 20, and we
I
got
think
like,
that was in Werribee.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But anyway, that was the dollar value on that. And this one, what? Where is it? Did I take the wrong tape? Where's yours? Oh right, it's on yours. Yours has got the price tag still on it, and it says $29.99.
That's a lot of money. Yes, $2 Australian is $1.46 US, which I think actually most of the viewers right now are from the USA.
I mean, why wouldn't they be?
I'm just saying. You are seeing premium Australian content here.
I'm carefully looking at your videos back.
No, it'll be...
Even though I know a lot of them are porn.
Yeah, don't bring the porn out. So here's the thing I need to point out while we're watching this child's tape.
Oh, what?
I actually do have a plan.
Oh, yeah?
To find somewhere to stream some of those porn tapes we have.
Oh, yeah.
As obscure tape time after dark.
Sounds good to me.
That's actually the thing that I want to do.
We can do it on... I don't know
Pornhub
about
or something.
I don't know about streaming, but we can host it up on like Vimeo and stuff. They don't really give a crap.
I'll find something.
It might be one of those things where we have to...
A quarter of pence.
Watch. A pence. How many lions?
Round and round the garden, like a teddy
You fucked up the puzzle.
One step,
What?
2 steps, tickle you under there.
No, don't tickle them anywhere.
There's an artist somewhere, I think he's from the US, that what he does is he finds these...
I just need to point out there's a spare puzzle piece, isn't there? Or did he just flip it around?
It went through the table!
No, don't!
There's an artist who finds a lot of those jigsaw puzzles. They're pictures, but they're cut on the same jigsaw layout.
Through the table.
So they put a bunch of different pictures through, but cut the same jigsaw.
Yeah.
There's an artist that actually collects those and places them so that they make a proper picture, but they're from different puzzles.
Cool.
And they look really cool.
I appreciate that.
Frog!
Stare into my eyes.
It's not big, it's just closer. No, it's further away. I know your witcheries.
God!
Frogs are nice.
Ribbit. Bitches.
Why are there so many
songs about rainbows?
Peekaboo.
Big frog.
This looks even more horrifying on the actual stream because of how saturated it is.
I love it. I am wondering how your recording is going to come across.
The same. Exactly the same.
Right.
What you see there in the center is what the recording is going to look like.
It looks great on the TV.
Ribbit.
There's
bitches.
Oh, boys.
Silly frog upside down.
Golly,
How much is a...
Silly frogs upside down!
I don't know the answer to that question, A-Dub. How much is a spliff in Oz?
Okay, so when I was 16, it used to be 30 Australian dollars for a gram, which you could make about 4 spliffs out of.
It's
due
less
to
than that
inflation,
now,
it would
right?
be-
It's significantly cheaper now.
Really?
Significantly.
Zebra.
Okay. I don't know then.
Zebra.
I don't touch it. Zebra. Zebra.
Show us zebra. Come on. Where's the nudity part?
Hold on. Wrong tape.
God damn it. 2. So what are we... Pokemon then?
Yeah, Pokemon.
3.
Pokemon's
Okay,
next. I
Pokemon
got that
it is.
here. I do have another video, by the way.
What's the next video?
It's a surprise.
Okay.
It's a big surprise.
That sounds good. I also have to piss again, so...
I haven't even got halfway through this video.
God damn it!
Zebra.
Pay attention to the zebra.
Frog!
Silly frog, why are you with the zebra patch?
That's the wrong parade. You joined the wrong parade, Frog. Get your shit together.
You wanted nudity, right?
Nice
No, that was I was not serious.
Because there's a giant pussy on the screen. Silly pussy upside down.
Got me. I just got owned.
Choo-choo.
Oh, the choo-choo's back.
Choo choo, choo choo.
Choo choo.
I love this video. Can we watch this video again after we finished it?
I could put this on repeat. This is actually something I could sit down and watch a bunch.
Okay.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
I'm going to figure out this issue with the saturation. I do want to figure out if I can fix this.
You can do that within the week until next week.
Yeah, I have a whole week to figure this shit
Because
out.
I don't want to see oversaturated asthma attacks. That would be scary.
Yes, by the way, we have already decided our Halloween special is going to be a phobias
Lions.
I'm gonna work
episode.
on that. It's not that far off, huh?
It's pretty close, yeah.
Mm.
So you will want to tune in for that.
I've also organised next week's theme because Pete already told me he wanted something medical, so I'm doing that.
Did I say that?
You
Cool.
did.
Okay, I'm
You
down.
said next week I want something medical. Well, actually, you said the one after you wanted medical. But you set up a thing where people can pay to have their choice of.
They can suggest a theme with the channel
Theme?
points. Yeah.
Oh, channel points. That's not even real money. No, fuck that
No,
then.
why? I'm not going to be like, give me money and we'll play a tape if we've got one. No,
$1.
fuck it. If they've watched enough minutes to get 5,000 points...
Is it big enough? Is 5,000 a lot?
It's quite a lot, yeah. I mean, some
That's
people
right.
have way more than that, but...
That's alright.
And I do reserve the right to say no.
Well, not just reserve the right, but put it in a list so that it comes later. Like, it's not going to be next week's, it'll be like in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, well, that'll be the disclaimer. I will
We have to
mention that.
talk shit because I'm getting so... My object permanence is fine!
I need to pee so bad, but I do not want to miss the train coming back.
Silly train was upside down. Did you see that?
It blew my mind. And that's turning red! This is magic. This is witchcraft. Let's fucking burn them all. Burn them
Do you
all!
think that's stop motion changing out the brick or just colorizing?
It's colorizing.
That sucks.
Oh.
I want stop motion.
It's guaranteed colorizing. Look at how nothing is moving.
Yeah.
There's no difference. There's no way they placed that red brick in the exact same spot for every single one. They just didn't. They just
Oh, it's yellow this time!
No! And also, you can kind of see the bleed. You can see the yellow kind of bleed into the shadow. The shadow goes from being
That's a yellow
black.
shadow. Oh, but back to red. I like how you said blick.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I have a cup of water next to my bed and I just drink the whole thing as quickly as possible. 'cause
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of
I'm
the night.
so dehydrated.
And I have to go pee, and I have to stand way back from the toilet.
I just sit.
Oh yeah, I sit as well, but I was quoting Beavis and Butthead.
Anthony just offered to check my prostate. Hey, he's more than welcome to. Ah!
Ah, that baby again!
Ah!
Oh, the baby's actually playing with the toys that we saw. Oh wow, did you see that?
No.
Your
Oh,
baby's
he's
not
red now.
that
He's
smart.
pissed. No,
that's
God,
what's
no.
gonna happen when your baby watches this video. Uh-oh.
Alright, I really am gonna go pee now.
You're gonna miss the best bit.
What's the best bit?
The train's gonna come back, but this time upside down.
Fuck! I best not lie on you. I won't lie on you, but if you want to check my prostate, you're more than
Lie on
welcome.
me. I love this show.
This is a brilliant tape.
No, I mean just us.
Smiley.
Also, this tape's good. Should I pause it?
Smiley.
He's gonna miss the train.
Here comes the train.
Oh, look, there's the train. It's back.
Watch the train.
Yes.
Where has the train
Oh
gone?
no, where'd the train go?
It is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I like the train.
Gone again.
Oh wait, where's the train gone? Pete! Oh, it's back. It's alright.
Gone again.
Oh,
There's the
oh
train.
there it is. There's the train. Oh, hey Archie. What are you doing?
There
You
it
gonna be
is.
quiet? Shh. If you're quiet, no one will say anything. Take you.
The train's still there! I didn't miss the train completely!
Yeah, but it went back the other way. You missed
Archie.
it going the other way.
Archie, that's my spot!
He's the co-presenter now.
Oh, I've been displaced since the first episode. What do you think of the tape, Arch?
He likes it. It's teaching him object permanence.
Oh, he likes it! He likes the tape.
I'm just keep going. I'm gonna say. I see. Every time I say object permanence, drink.
That's a terrible idea. We're going to die.
Yeah, I know, because I'm gonna keep forgetting whether I've drank or not, and keep saying, "Well, that's probably because of my object permanence."
I should post the new Discord link, shouldn't I?
Nope.
No?
Zebra.
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna paste it in chat. Actually, no, I can probably just do the exclamation mark Discord, huh?
Hey, don't get distracted. There's zebras on the screen. But they call them zebras.
It didn't work. It was definitely too fast to wash my hands.
He
You know how
didn't
much
wash
pee
his
was in
hands.
me?
You gotta sit down, you don't gotta touch the things, you don't gotta wash your hands, right?
If anything, you should wash your hands before you touch your wiener.
That's right. Whoa. Oh, I guess. Yeah. That's a big plus, huh? Zebra. Zebra.
Zebra.
You don't know how long I was peeing for.
Zebra.
Huh?
Frog! Hey, the frog's back!
Oh!
They're nice. Really, really nice. So are we watching FFF after this?
Small frog.
I'm happy to sit down and watch FFF, yeah.
Sounds good. A shame none of the Melindas turned up for this, though.
I don't care.
No, I don't really care either. I'll keep annoying them.
Small
Maybe they'll
frog.
watch the video back.
How do I get to my own chat?
I don't know. You're meant to be watching the frogs.
Yeah, but
It's
I wanna
going
press
from
the
big to
Discord
small
link.
to big.
I'm scared, okay?
Hi, pup.
Big frog.
That's the wrong link! Oh my god, I hate this goddamn thing. Is it caps?
Just type it.
Peekaboo frog.
It's not. Why?
Just get somebody else to share it.
Frog.
Why don't you have a moderator?
I do. It's Milsheen. It's
Andrew!
Spade K. But Spade K's not even in the server
Andrew,
yet.
do the server
Peekaboo
thing.
frog.
Find a link.
There we go. I found it. I found the actual correct thing.
Frog.
No one cares. No one wants to be part of your secret society where we all
Peekaboo
just
frog.
say, is Minecraft on this Monday?
Peekaboo frog.
Silly frog.
You're asking me that question like I have any idea.
Silly frog! It's upside down!
It could be hanging from a tree.
Tree frog?
Tree frog.
Mm.
Ah!
Watch the red brick.
Watch the brick.
Oh no, not this again.
What do you mean
This is
again?
too hard.
By the
I
way,
can't do this.
this isn't really a VHS. I just put it on
There's
repeat.
the red brick.
No,
This is horror.
it is the actual. How cool is this? This is the actual VHS, and they've put it on repeat
it
themselves.
They got lazy halfway and just thought, if we just play the same shit again.
Not just
Watch
that,
the red
but like it's something to do with kids' cognitions. But I remember when we
No,
used
it's
to, I
true.
used to
It's true.
watch-
Like I remember there was when my sister was a baby, or like 1 or 2 or something. She used to watch the Nickelodeon Kids channel, Nick Jr.
yeah, and they play
And
the
they
same
literally
set.
they played the
twice
same
in
set
a
of stuff
row.
twice or 3 times in a row, but they had ads to explain why they did it. And
Yeah.
I just remember those ads being
That's
like,
right.
"We do it because it makes sense. It means the kids sort of
They
like
take
see it
it in, yeah.
again, and they."
I had.
How do you
Foxtel
find a
as well.
VHS these? We don't actually
We
know.
don't. These are from
These are
10
from like
years ago.
11 years ago. We found all these tapes a long ass time ago.
I hope we can find some more. You find some, you send them.
Please, A-Dub.
We'll get a PO box one day, but in the meantime, we have to try and guess what this is. A triangle, circle, square.
Circle.
The circle. Ah,
4 triangles.
it's never going to be 4 triangles.
Shut up!
Triangle.
Look, it's happy. Now it's just triangles.
Circle.
Circle.
Well, see, I have 2 VCRs,
I've got one as well.
Triangle.
but one of them sucks. One of them's like so old it has mono audio.
Circle.
I don't really care, but cool.
That's
Triangle.
terrible.
Triangle.
It literally only like receives half the goddamn audio
Circle.
feed.
Where?
God damn it!
Where's my triangle?
Triangle.
Look, ready? Happy face.
Triangle.
Happy face.
Ah,
Triangle.
don't lick my booze.
But he's thirsty.
Circle.
You want to drink it? No,
Smiley.
smiley.
You can lick the can.
Because it's not happy, it's smiley.
Sad.
Sad face.
Surprise.
Surprised.
Sad.
Sad. I feel like sad is the one they show the most. That's not good. What is this?
No, it's preparing them for
this
real
is
life.
new.
This is new.
Cat.
I want that toy. Although, it would scare Chester.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Greatest
cat
toy you've ever seen. And his name is Mr. Machine.
Mr. Machine.
He is real. He is real. And for you,
He's
ideal.
Ideal. Oops.
Come again.
I can't believe that the only commercial I can quote word for word is a fucking like robotic toy commercial from the 50s or something.
It's on my Santa Claus Conquers the Martians DVD.
God, is it the same rip?
Mhm. Yep, same.
It
rip
just
with
shows
that,
that
with
that's the only surviving copy of it.
Yep, that's right.
It just has the cut.
Maybe we need to talk to... What's that guy that archives old stuff?
There's tons of people who do that.
It's a particular guy that actually has reels and reels and reels of it.
You mean the... I have some of their DVDs.
Yeah.
AV Club.
Yeah, AV Club. AV Club might have it. They've actually got reels and reels of old...
They would probably have the original
reels.
then. They would have the one with the cut, if anything.
Yeah.
Ah!
Who's she? She's new. She's not a baby anymore. Oh, there's pussy on the screen.
Whiskers?
An eye?
Whiskers?
An eye?
Whiskers!
Yeah, whiskers.
Oh, it's a cat.
Nice.
2 whiskers!
Silly cat. Upside
Ah, silly cat. Upside down.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that silly cat. Upside down!
I want to use that in real life, but I don't know where the hell I would quote it.
Everywhere.
Just,
Through the
if ever I see anything...
2 bouncing balls.
Yeah, it fell through the table. But if I ever see anything upside down, I want to be like silly, whatever that thing is upside down.
That girl looked way too old. I'm entertained by this, and I'm nearly 30, okay?
You say that, but you keep doing other things like peeing and changing
I
things.
really, I did not want to pee myself.
I kind of want to pee as well. You think I can do it in 1 minute?
One frog.
Maybe. Worth a try.
That's a challenge!
2,
Archie, you have to be my co-host now.
2.
See, I'm so autistic that I'm watching this and being like, I just want to watch it. Arch, what's happening? 2, 3,
3 elephants.
14. No, 3 elephants. Sorry.
4.
This tune is banging. This is like Mario Sunshine.
4 monkeys.
Hi, Chester. 4 monkeys. Hi, Chester.
3 elephants.
Say hello to the camera. Say hello to the people. Hi, Chester. Boys, you can get off now. Come on.
2
Off! Off!
lions.
Ah! Thank you. 2 lions. Rely on your lions, folks. Frog! I have to sit back or else I'm not on cams anymore.
Where is Teddy going?
Where is Teddy going? Goodbye, Teddy. Now they're literally just waiting in front of the door where Rob's peeing. Goodbye, Teddy. Oh, you know what I have? Actually, while we're talking about teddies, I have my childhood teddy bear right behind me somewhere. Where did I put it? Okay, I can't reach it from here. I think.
white
I think.
cloud.
Ah! Oh no! Now my arm is stuck. Oh no! There he is! I found him! I found him!
Oh,
And I can't reach it.
the picture is changing.
Oh no! We just lost our PlayStation game. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 on the PlayStation. Look, see, there we go. This is my childhood teddy bear.
I'm glad you have that.
I still have it.
For like, you gonna tell any stories about it? Did you used to hump it when you came of sexual age?
Don't think. No, I never humped it.
Like a teddy bear.
You never cut a hole in the back of its neck.
2 steps
No. It's just.
under there.
It just is. That hurt. Like my arm actually got stuck.
I think
behind
your
the
butt
couch.
crack was on camera for a while.
That's okay. My butt crack is allowed to be on camera.
Okay.
Gone through the
Oh, I
Little bit
looked
of
at the
crack
2
never hurt
bouncing
anybody.
balls. What is this? Has this been playing the whole time?
2 bouncing balls.
We definitely didn't lose a teddy bear in a puzzle. It didn't happen.
Gone through
Oh,
the
the teddy bear puzzle, man. I like that one.
When it says table, like,
That's not a table.
how long is this table? Ah!
Ah! Somebody blow that girl's nose. Hey, look, a new triangle.
Ah, star! No way!
Star.
Can we see a star yet?
I've not seen this one before. How dare they introduce new things so late in the video?
I'm offended.
Circle.
Triangle?
Does this actually go for an hour instead of 30 minutes?
We're about to find out.
Oh dear.
Star.
These headphones are the worst headphones I've ever had in my ears.
Well, you know what?
I'll bring over mine next
You,
week.
you could have brought some, okay?
Star.
Yeah, I will.
Triangle.
Or maybe it's the fact that I have them on the back of my head instead of the top. Maybe that's better.
No, they're just garbage.
No, that's comfortable. That probably looks dumb.
Angry.
But that's better.
Smiley.
Sad.
Smiley.
What is this smiley? Why can't they be happy? Why can't we be... Oh, it's the...
We're back to the start. We're back to the start.
Yeah, this is what we saw at the start. Does that mean it's over?
It's possible.
Don't dream. I like how the cogs kind of look like amoebas.
Don't tell me what to do, I'm dreaming.
The cogs kind of look like amoebas when you zoom out like that.
They do a bit, you're right. It's over!
Okay, so the voice artists weren't any of the people that made the music. They're the children that got... There you go, Mike Croft. Alright.
Please be over. No, please have like a whole second half.
Yeah, we want to see
half time.
part 2.
We're gonna watch it again. We're gonna rewind it and watch the same video all from the start.
It's kind of funny because it's already kind of rewinds and watches itself during the video.
There was some new stuff at the end.
Yeah.
Y'all haters gonna
There's a scientific consultant. I gotta look up the scientific consultant. If anyone...
That's the interview I want.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm going to talk to anyone...
Although he'll talk about shit and I'll be like, I have no fucking idea.
Don't assume the scientist's agenda.
They will talk about things and I'll be like, I have no idea.
I said agenda. Alright, we got some... Is the Thames? It looks like Thames.
No, it's ABC again.
thing.
It's not Thames. What are you talking about?
I love Thames. I like British stuff better than Australian stuff.
I think Australian stuff is unique.
It's neat. Are we done with this video?
I think it's done. I'm going to stop the actual recording of it, but we'll let it play out.
Even though it's like oversaturated.
Yeah, I'll end up redoing this one if I can. Yeah.
You can have it. I'm pretty sure that it'll be terrible.
Some random college professor. Probably a college student.
Getting closer. What was that? Some random college professor. Oh, yeah, the student. It's like, your project for this week is to do some research on trying to help a ABC thing come to fruition. No, you failed. They released the video anyway, but they got an F on their project.
They got an F.
Okay, so I showed you how to get your baby to sleep, right? I showed you how to make your baby smarter. But you know what? In the future, your baby will grow up and become a man.
I hope not.
No, your baby will grow up and become a man. So this is my school project.
Oh no.
Yeah, we have these every week. Basically, what I had to do is film pictures of my life as photographs.
Do I need to?
No, there's no poon. It's fine. Not how to matter. Basically, what I had to do in school was I had to use the in-camera editing to make transitions between photos, and I had to do a my life story. So yeah, there's not Pokemon.
We're not watching Pokemon yet.
So
after dark.
So this is my life from baby up until about 16, 17 years old as a project.
I love how Kodak printed this for you.
They did.
Kodak is great.
Kodak are great.
What happened to Kodak? Are they still a thing? Is Kodak still around?
And if you want to leave the video...
See, that's what I was thinking. Is this a snuff film?
It might be.
A-Dub has asked a real question because I feel like...
I'm trying to keep it to the theme. The first one was getting your baby to sleep.
This is just stop. So
I love snow. And the second one was making your baby smarter. And this is showing you that babies turn out to be stupid idiot people like me. So this is
I'm stupid too!
Yeah, so this is my life as represented by my 16-year-old self. And then after the photo project, it goes into a punk rock documentary that I recorded off SBS, and it's up to you whether we keep watching or decide to sign out. Don't care.
We can watch the actual punk doc.
A little bit.
I feel like we'll cut the episode off. We'll end the episode.
Oh no, it goes for like 2 hours. You don't want to.
Oh no, I don't want to watch that.
You don't want to watch that.
That's too long.
That's one of those 4-hour tapes. And
fucking hell!
It's got the punk rock
fucking
documentary,
long play, dudes.
And then it's got a German movie, murder mystery movie on the other end. You don't want to watch that either.
I want to watch that. That's what I want to watch
it's
more.
It's really boring.
Oh, you mean like how to get a baby to sleep video?
No, that wasn't as boring as I thought it was going to be. I really wanted that to be more tedious than it was.
Yeah, but at the same time, we haven't actually done a VHS day in
Oh yeah, so we're just excited for watching VHS.
Yeah, I feel like the novelty will wear off, and then it's going to become tedious.
No, we'll always have something to talk about if I always.
Oh no, I'm sure we'll always have stuff to talk about.
Yeah,
no, next we have one more. We have one more.
This
tape.
one goes for like 5 seconds, so you got to tune in. You got to
Wait,
make
we
sure.
have 5 seconds of this?
No, it's about 18 seconds. It's like 4 minutes. I think it's 4 minutes long. That's all we're gonna really watch. And then we have to do our sign outs and say goodnight because I have no more other baby videos.
Just a little bit more.
I mean, we've gone for how long? What's it say? Live time?
About an hour and 44 minutes. So
I said we talked about this. About 2 hours. So.
2 hours is generally good. Yeah, 90 minutes to 3 hours is probably like the aim here.
More movie coming? No. 5 minutes. So we have to make sure that everybody who's gonna be in is in. To watch me grow up from my infancy. But before... No! Press stop!
Why are we stopping?
Because I want to talk about what we just watched. The frogs.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
No, seriously. This shit. These... Hold on, let me just get... Those babies, right? These babies.
Yes, they're creepy.
They are creepy, but they didn't... No, they weren't in the video.
Of course they weren't, but you showed the pictures to us at the start.
But I want to talk about why we
universally accepted the fact that they're terrifying to look at. And that one at the front is fucking obese.
We're going to have to scan that in because...
That is some poor parenting right there.
Because why didn't we see them?
Because that is expensive animation. They rendered that picture.
One more thing before we press play. I want to show you something.
There's a surprise.
That is the VHS, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
All that gap.
What's with the gap? Can we see the gap?
There is a gap in that.
I can put my finger in there.
Animation.
What's with the gap? Why is there a gap?
Does Pokemon have a decent storyline? It has.
No,
okay, so
I wish it did.
I'm
Stop
going to describe
about
Pokemon. So the actual title is. I'm going to type this in chat so you can see. I can't show the cover because it is.
Because it's got gay porn on it.
It says, the tagline is this.
Gotta what them all? We can't say that.
We can totally say
saying all sorts of things. Seriously.
So, it's the most disgusting gay porn film ever made.
Why did we sit through that twice?
I've sat through it like 4 times because I've had to rip it every time I've got a new VCR.
Oh, man.
And now I'm sitting on it again being like, I need to like... Ugh.
We have to find out how to do the After Dark series properly.
I will research it.
I want to.
It's going to be.
I just want to see. It's just going to be both of us sitting here going.
So disclaimer. I'm fine with homosexuality. Gay porn is not disgusting.
No.
It's fine.
I actually get quite turned on by people who are enjoying themselves.
Pokemon though is in every single way, shape, and form. Uncomfortable. Like, have you ever gone like looking for porn and you found a clip where it's like one of those casting couch videos, and instead of it being like actually like a good porn video, it's just uncomfortable, and you can tell like this girl doesn't want to be here. She's uncomfortable.
So these
and not
guys
having a good time.
who are probably in some sort of Southern American...
There's like 4 different guys. That no, they're
Cuban,
not, it's not South
do you know
America.
where it's from?
It's like Vietnam or something. It's
Jesus Christ.
It's that
Anyway,
sort of Asian sort of like
gay
island areas.
For pay is all you need to know.
It's gay for pay, and it is disgusting. They're on the side of a road. And you can hear cars like honking at them, and there's flies buzzing around their assholes.
But my favourite scene. Do you know my favourite scene?
I know what you're going to say, and it's the scene where the guy tries to bend the guy's asshole into his dick into his own asshole, and the guy's just like,
we're meant to be talking about baby shit. Why are we talking about this? Press play on my life, please.
Oh, so all I had to do was talk about gay porn a bit, and now you want to watch your life?
Yeah, Jeebus. Why do we always resort to porn?
Because everyone's curious about Pokemon.
Oh, but you've shared it.
I have.
You can give it to... This is my life thus far, by the way.
Oh boy, look at this. Thus far.
That's me.
Oh look,
in a dress with a ridiculous frickin' clown suit thing. There's me smoking a cigarette.
God bless those guys. Well, someone's got to.
That's me with a cigarette.
You're smoking.
I'm smoking. My viewer count went up. Our viewer count went up. Got me.
As soon as we started talking about gay porn,
hey, that's me
like, fuck, you better be there.
Doing the ET thing.
Oh, the ET thing.
That's me in a bra.
Oh, look at that. Nice bra.
Thank you.
Netflix would buy that.
Oh, I love it. That's me being angry. That's me listening to the Sex Pistols, if you can see the record that's out.
Poots, we will get
wear
there. The
makeup.
After Dark series will premiere on a non-Twitch based platform
One
because
day.
we'll get banned.
That's me doing the horns. It's me naked!
Why are you naked?
But you can't see it, it's fine. It's me makeup again with monsters on my bus. Ew, that's my mum. Take that out. I'm so contemplative as I grow up. I got my eyes closed. What the heck?
You're thinking. Oh, look.
Awesome! With freaking.
I've never seen
raptors.
any of these pictures thus far, by the way.
We should rewind it and watch it again when we're done. I wonder if those guys would care that I'm showing them on stream. Look, I got fat.
Gives a shit.
Ah, I grew hair. That's like a 2
You
years.
just aged about like 2 or 3 years, yeah, in that.
Oh! Me playing the bass guitar in a dress. Hey, on Santa Claus's lap. I do that with every lady friend I have, by the way. And that's it! I know this video, by the way. That's it! I have some... Yeah, 32 seconds!
Oh, we have some credits! In order of appearance.
Yeah!
Oh, boy! You've named everybody in every photo! Jesus Christ!
This is the most work I did, is the credits. But I got an A. As I said...
Was that meant to be Chelsea? Is that spelt wrong?
Oh my god!
Hey! We found a spelling mistake!
Spelling mistake!
Woo!
Okay, so... Like I said with that video where I filmed my 16-year-old girlfriend completely naked that we watched on the stream once before.
We did watch that.
A+. Same with this. A+. I did good.
I never got an A+ in my life.
Oh, yeah, I got A+s for all the things. You want to rewind it and watch it again? It only went for 30 seconds. Oh, look, there's my school lockers.
And that's what
Yeah, fucking
commerciality!
You look at something.
We can't actually watch this because we'll get into trouble.
Punk rock.
We will get into trouble if we
I don't
keep
know.
watching this, I think.
Really?
Yeah, this is... I want to find this doco, though. This is totally interesting to me.
You can just have it. I mean, I don't want these tapes back. Once they're recorded.
You've been blessed today.
You have
I
been
kind of want to
blessed.
find another tape to watch.
Oh, really?
I do. I'm enjoying myself.
We're going to go extra long?
We can go extra long.
But I haven't researched it. Alright.
Yeah, but I have tapes here, I guess.
Safety tape. No, what I mean is, like, I wanted to research some things before we play them.
The
But
thing
sure,
is,
tape.
the only thing you will possibly, I imagine, be able to find about the next tape we're about to watch
is that it's from New Zealand.
I think it's Australian, made by New Zealanders.
That's cool. Is it rewound?
I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
This is one of those ones. You don't have to give this, but you don't have to give anything.
No, it was more just so you could put it in the cover. There's no cover.
cover.
Okay, never mind. So what we're about to watch.
This seems to be like one of those things that I kind of want to watch more than once anyway.
I've
it again,
this is my every test that I've done
I
to
know.
try and get anything right. This is the tape that I've used.
and unlike the rest of the videos, we've watched this one before. When we were
There's
drunk
there's
and
a handful that we have watched.
long time ago. I enjoyed it.
I'm going to pee again first.
You do that.
Be kind, rewind. Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
all about that life.
We got some Blockbuster workers in, huh? So yeah, we watched this back when we started to try to watch VHSs.
This one's going to be great, by the way.
10 years ago when we started buying them up from all the thrift shops and stuff. I have organized another bunch of videos to watch in the future. Not next week because Pete wants to do medical videos, which I've got an asthma and a something else queued up for. But I've got I know most of the viewers here are probably American, so they don't know who Noni is. But Noni was a lady who played on a thing called Play School, which was kind of like a baby's show on ABC. And I've got her telling you how to safety-proof your house, which will be interesting to watch. And the one put out by our ambulance company as well. I don't think it's meningitis is the other medical one, but I've got a lot of medical videos in my shed that we're going to go through eventually. So yeah, I've got a couple of safety videos already set up, but this one is a cartoon with ridiculously stupid live action music to it. New Zealand acted, Australian produced, about a thing called safety houses. Safety houses.
Oh, safety houses.
Do they exist still?
No,
they don't exist
still.
still.
Is why.
But when we were young, so about 20...
Probably until about 99-ish, I guess?
Just at the turn of the century.
The millennium, in fact.
The turn of the millennium. Whatever. Shut up, I don't know. One of those words. We had this thing...
Well, hold on. I just need a comment on this. I found a video on female-to-male bottom surgery.
Send it!
If that's actually VHS tape...
Oh, that's probably just...
Please send me that.
If it's VHS, I want it. But if it's not, whatever. That'd have to be on After Dark, though, wouldn't it?
Depends on the content. It was one we would probably have to pre-screen.
Yeah. But anyway,
Tori can watch it. She's into that.
She's in... Oh, that's a women thing. You're going to get me off topic because...
Completely's here.
I was talking to the lady who sold me the Hawaiian shirts in the shirt selling place with my wife, and they were talking about popping pimples and cutting things open and watching bunion surgery and stuff. Why is it a womany thing that you watch gross shit? Anyway, safety houses. A safety house used to be a place where you could put a sticker up in your window, and if there was
or on your letterbox.
Or on your letterbox. There was this weird little creature that looked like a triangle with a face. That
You'll see it in the video. They do specifically show it.
And if a child feels threatened,
no way, Poots.
If they feel threatened by like anything, or they're getting bullied, or like there's an adult trying to take them in their van, or any of those things, you would run just randomly through the streets until you saw this little yellow sticker, and you knock on the door and know that person...
Or the door would be unlocked. The whole point was it could be a shop too.
Yeah, shops.
The whole point is it would be a place that you could go if you were in danger as a child.
That's right. And that's perfect opportunity for people who are dangerous to just put that sticker.
For actual predators to just be like, come to my house.
Yeah.
But I do want to tell a story about like...
Oh, please do, because I have no stories except for the fact that I was a safety house.
I was about to tell that story.
Oh, go on then.
So, the idea of safety houses died out probably like late 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was one day where we were watching... it would have been Geki Ranger, which is Power Rangers but Japanese kind of thing for those who don't know. Super Sentai from like the mid 2000s
with a giant cat as the main guy.
Well, as the like the guy who teaches them, I
think was it the Green Ranger who was the kind of like a Tarzan ripoff. Anyway, we're going off topic.
No, that was the Purple Ranger, I think. Was it was the Red Ranger, because the Red Ranger was
he was the main one.
Guy,
Okay, the main guy was...
But anyway, so the point is, we're watching that. We're probably about like halfway through the series.
Yeah.
And we hear this banging noise. There's someone staying with us at the time.
Oh, shit.
This is basically when I lived with...
I didn't have the sticker up, but you're gone.
No, but I basically lived with you at the time.
With
and
me.
Who was staying there? Was it...
It was...
It wasn't Monster, it was the other guy.
It wasn't
Ty.
Michael Monster, it was Ty, who made me nachos every now and
then.
Yeah,
it was Ty.
Dante's cake.
So anyway, we're sitting there... And Ty is watching with us, maybe? Was he watching with us?
He was in his room. He was in his room, but he heard the commotion.
No. I could have sworn he was out here because he retreated to his room as soon as he...
No. He came out and then retreated.
But we heard a banging noise and we just thought it was like maybe him going outside, because the way that the house was set out was there would be a bang noise, like there was a door that slammed if you had to go pee, basically. And so we hear the bang noise, and it's obviously just unassuming. And then all of a sudden, this random fucking woman appears in the hallway.
I can tell the other side of the story if you want.
And well, I know the whole story because you've explained the whole thing to me. Then. But I'll explain it from my perspective first, though. And so we're just sitting there watching, and this random fucking woman appears in the hallway and just looking at us. And my first reaction is just like, either like we know this person, or like I have no idea what's going on. Because it was at a time we were going to lots of parties and stuff, and there was just people everywhere all the time. And so my thought was just like, whatever, this is just somebody who has just got the day wrong, and there's maybe someone has thrown a party for like, tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
And Rob's just like, hi.
Yeah. You must have been real drunk, because this is not how it happened, but go on.
Is it not? You tell the story then. No, please tell the story.
Okay, so I'll just tell what you've told so far. Basically, we were watching Geki Ranger, but I got up and I was making little pies.
See, I don't remember that, but sure.
I was in the kitchen. I had made up a big batch of apple and cinnamon with sugar to make delicious pie stuff. And I had been packing it in the puff pastry as she walked through the back door. She never bothered to knock on the front door, but she saw, because the particular house I was in had this wide gate at the side, and she could just get into our backyard. And our backyard was huge. I never mowed it because it was stupidly huge. But she walked in my back door.
It was a nice backyard, though.
And she said, "Hi, my husband is trying to kill me. Can I hide out here?" And I'm like, "Sure. You want a little pie? Anyway, we're watching Geki Ranger. You want to?"
This is true though. Like, when you think like, no, like you don't act like that when some random walks through your back door. But no, that's legitimately how he is. Like, he doesn't like.
So I walked into the lounge room with this lady and just said, "Oh, you can just hang out here for a bit." And she did say, "Can I use your phone so I can call someone?" She wants to be safe. I think she called the cops.
No, she called her brother.
She called her brother first. She might have called the cops as well. I don't know. But anyway, she did end up... So that whole scene that you're remembering, I was with her.
Okay.
So basically, I had gone from your drunken haze of watching Geki Ranger to the kitchen and come back with a strange lady. And then where Ty comes into the mix is he came out and after she had kind of... I think she was on the phone at the time talking to her brother. He had come out and gone, "Why is there a person in our house?" I feel like
his reaction was probably more like a, "Oh, random."
Yeah.
And just back into his room.
But he said it to you. He walked out of his room because he was playing Skyrim on the Xbox. He was just walking behind giants to get his sneak up. I remember that. I don't know why specifically I remember that.
Yeah, that's bizarre. That's a bizarre memory to have.
That's a bizarre memory. But he said to you while I was standing in the thing too, "Why is this lady in our house?" And I'm like, "I'm just going to give her a little pie." So she did stick around long enough for the pies to cook.
Definitely what happened, by the way.
The pies cooked. I handed her a pie. Ty ate pies. You and me, we ate pies. She had pies. She eventually left. A week later, between then and the week later, we had gone to Melbourne. We went to that goth shop in St Kilda.
Yeah, we did.
And I bought a new toilet seat.
Why'd you have to buy a new toilet seat?
I bought the new toilet seat because you got so drunk on red wine that you fell over in the toilet, broke the toilet seat, and vomited red wine all up my wall. But that's not the point. I bought a new toilet seat. It was a dragon.
I can't even deny.
It was a dragon, and I was installing it. And as I was installing it, the same girl walked through my back door again, not the front door to knock on it.
It's like, whatever, dude. And it worked the first time. It worked
the first time. This time with a man, and I hope this isn't the guy who was trying to frickin' kill you. It wasn't. It was her brother. It was fine. And they presented me with this dragon statue with a pentagram on it and a little candle and said, "We would like to give you this. We noticed," well, she noticed, "that you like the spooky shit," her words, "and we would like to thank you for letting us into your house in our time of need." So there, I was a safety house.
The best part of that story is the fact, like, at the end, they just walked back through the back door, just like, well, it was open that time.
And it was open that time again. It was open the
first time, so obviously he's not going to lock it next time.
And I did.
Random people from walking in his house. Like,
not just lock it, it wasn't even closed, ever. I always had it wide open. So that's that story. But no, I was a safety house when I was a child. She says spooky shit. You called it the spooky house. But as a child...
I did. That house was called the spooky house because it was haunted.
You like the spooky shit. Yeah, I do. So here's a dragon.
It was the spooky house. It was haunted. The fucking place was haunted as
I still have that dragon. It's sitting in my bedroom. I love it because it's got that story attached.
You don't have the ghost, though.
No, but the dragon.
You might have the ghost of the people who used to live there, right?
Is knocking not a thing where you guys live? Yeah, I've had...
No, it generally is. It's more just like... The back door was open, I guess.
No, it was just this weird one time off. Where
the thing about that house, though, was it was a fortress. Like, you're not getting in that front door. That thing was like this fucking thick. Like,
yeah, and it was made out of giant concrete blocks that apparently were imported over during the 1940s.
50s.
From
it was the 50s.
Germany.
Early 50s.
So where did they get all that concrete powder? Anyway, we should watch this video.
Yeah, wait, we got off topic here. Let's watch this video.
Way off topic. We're talking about safety houses.
Because remember, for this, all you need to know is that we are keeping ourselves as safe as can be.
Oh yeah, sorry. Wait, it's in my butt. No wait, this is yours.
Oh, thank you. Wait, that was in the mail?
Yeah, I got rid of the other ones for you. Thank you. Here. A safe.
So I've watched this video so many times and I will never tire of it. It was actually shown in primary schools, by the way. I do recall watching this when I was in grade 5.
Do you know what I want to find? I want to find in a disused...
2 Whoppers with cheese for $9.95? Oh man, I'm totally getting some Whoppers later on.
Hey, no advertising. I kind of want to find
Fuck you.
a disused...
Big Jack is amazing.
I want to find a disused truck of Harold and just find all of these VHS.
I would love that so much.
I want the puppet, man.
There's no Big Jack deals on here. Not Scones is here! I love a girl with a Welcher bush. It makes it easier to see through her windows at night.
I don't get it.
It's kind of relevant to the safety house thing in a obscure way.
Pay close attention to the flaps.
Safe as can be.
I like how you've done the research on this by the fact that you know the song, but nothing else.
No, I've just seen this a lot of times.
Do you have the cover still?
It's right there.
Can you either photograph it or scan it in? Because I would like to watch this again when I do the safety videos.
Is that
Pete and Penny? Oh my god! I might get Lion to make Pete and Penny to say Pete and Bat Prince, and we'll get like a cartoon version of ourselves under
that would be fantastic. Dude, Not Scones is the legend. But this song is better. This guy is so cool. Scat, I'm gonna request this song next stream.
How are they gonna find it?
I'll put it on YouTube myself! I've got the thing!
Yeah, do it. I like how he's hanging out with kids, but he still has the off-shoulder look.
You know, Scat, by the way, anybody who hasn't followed Scapluni yet, go follow Scapluni. And when he's live, request his B-52's DK rap. It is the single greatest thing that has ever existed.
I don't know what you're promoting right now, but
Scapluni.
you're not on camera.
Oh, whatever. I need to fix it up. I can't be bothered right now, but... Yes, we need to get more of that DK rap going. You know, I will fix it now because I have seen this a lot of times. And I do like to lean forward, so I just need to do that.
I thought it wasn't working, but I forgot the delay.
There is a delay, yeah. It's like a second and a half of delay.
Does he remind you of anybody?
He reminds me of just the 90s.
He reminds me of my father-in-law back in the 90s.
I didn't know your father-in-law.
Back in the 90s.
Well, I've met him like 3 times
no, not that father-in-law. I mean like back in the 90s. Like, I don't mean father-in-law, I mean like my mother's boyfriend. She went through a lot. And yeah, it's one of them, Jason.
Okay.
He gave me a book
about
cars. And then, no, he couldn't sing. And he gave me a book about cars, and then he grabbed me by the shoulders
Maybe
and shook
he suffered
me
an
and
injury.
said, "You have to like me because I'm your mother's boyfriend." And I'm like, "Where's the safety house?" I need a safety house. There's nostalgia? Really?
The nostalgia here.
Really? Who is this person
This
who
is Craig.
thinks
No,
there's nostalgia?
Craig has not seen this.
Great! There's no nostalgia for you! Just for
Craig
us.
has not seen this. I've seen it. I saw it when I was in like grade 5.
Keeping ourselves safe.
So
yeah.
Flashing a nipple.
So hold on,
like
no. So we
Wait, I'm not
taught
allowed to?
how to make your baby sleep.
Yeah.
And we taught how to make your baby smart. Then I told you that your baby's going to grow up. And on their way to growing up, we got to keep them safe. Okay?
We've got to keep... He's got to keep himself safe, as can be.
As can be.
What things? Tigers.
Lions. Bears.
Everyone's tailgating not safe. Welcome to Australia.
Right? Yeah.
Right lane truck!
Right lane truck! Don't even tell that story. I'll get
I'm telling the story right now. There's a game that Rob used to play on the highway. So, trucks aren't allowed in the right lane.
No.
That's just how it works on the highways here. So Rob would find the slowest driver on the highway and match their speed and just make it so that any truck behind, the only choice they really had to keep their speed was to go in the illegal lane. And then like 2 months after we'd been playing that game like every week, we ended up stopping at a gas station and there was a big poster up on the wall that just said, Go the speed limit. Trucks aren't allowed in the right lane. We're getting in trouble because people are going too slow.
Yeah.
It was so
This
good.
was when we were running up the highway every week because I had a job up in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Well, this bus has a 1 in front of the 4, and that makes it a 14.
This is the guy who plays
Don't worry,
Cody
I'll
Jones,
put you
right?
right. You'll
It's
be at school
possible.
in no time at
And
all.
Lion King.
Did you tell your mum?
What are you making funny faces for?
I was trying to make you smile.
Sometimes crying is the only way grown-ups have of knowing.
He was stealing a cookie!
Yeah.
Tell him off!
Yeah. Look,
Dumb
he's-
motherfucker, he was right in front of his mum!
Yeah, and his face is so red, but it's not on yours.
With a fire on it.
With a fire on it!
Look at us wreaking local havoc.
Yeah, like knocking over people's bins while drunk.
Come on, man, you can't keep referring to things I did in my 20s. I'm over 30.
I'm
now.
in my 20s. In fact, you were probably 30 at that point.
This is basically what we're going to be doing. And it's not,
MST3K, but cartoons.
it's not cartoons, it's VHSs.
This is VHS tapes,
So it's
yeah.
not always going to be
Also,
cartoons. It's just gonna be
MST3K is
whatever
amazing.
the heck we find. Yeah,
That's
in
my-
the
one of my
not too
favourite TV shows
distant
ever.
future.
Somewhere in time and space. Hang on, I'll do the. I'll do what I know of the original theme, where it's like, in the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked in a satellite loading bay, just polishing
That's
switches,
like
paved
KMTA.
his way. Yeah. He did a good job with a cheerful face, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies. That's not in it yet. The worst ever made. Joel says when you got lemons, make lemonade. Now keep in mind he can't control when the movies begin or end.
You did not. You jerk. What a jerk.
That's great.
We did nice things. That could have caused accidents. You could have killed people. We were just being harmless rebels. You could have killed
By
people.
forcing
You
trucks
should,
into the right lane.
you should feel ashamed.
Truckies have insane road rage. People could have died.
Yeah, I know, because Sky's a truckie, right?
Does he have road rage? Like, does he really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes when
Okay.
he's had a really bad day, he comes over to my house and he'll just complain about all the jerks he saw.
No, but will he do it on the road though?
Maybe not, but he does have the rage. It may not.
Oh
be
yeah, he has a bit of the rage, but he doesn't. I don't feel like he might not have.
He
the
does.
Actual, like,
When we drive
rage.
up, no, come on. On your Bucks night when he drove us up to Melbourne, he was swearing at people that were
Was
being
he?
jerks. Yeah, and he's like, "It's okay, I'm a truckie. I've got the truckie road rage."
Oh, fair enough.
No, it's absolutely fair enough. But yes,
Oh, hang on.
absolutely.
I used to play a game called Plinking. We used to hide in the woods and throw sticks at cars.
Oh my god! You people are terrible!
You're just like asking for people to die.
Yeah.
You're trying to kill people.
I remember this one time at school. I threw a chocolate bar in the back of a ongoing pickup truck. Ute, as we call them in Australia, Ute.
We invented them, by the way.
We invented the
We
pickup
invented the
truck.
Ute, yep.
He pulled over, got out of his car, and threatened to beat the shit out of me. So, no, we didn't do that very often.
I've been threatened with my life a lot.
Betty's gonna get lost.
Yeah, I need a safety house.
You bit!
You bit!
You bit!
I swear that this is how Americans think that we sound.
Now, what's your name and where do you live?
I'm Mary
See, that's
Cotton
Australian.
and I live at 3 Muller
That's New
Street.
Zealand.
Oh, good girl to say
Muller
your name
Street.
and
This
address
is one of those
properly.
things where you have to repeat your name and your station
Your
number when
disapproval?
you get taken by the
To be
opposing
fair,
team.
Ditto, I think every kid did really dumb shit though.
Yeah.
Named after the sound it makes when it hits the car.
You want to talk about dumb shit I did when I was a kid? One time I found the connection where a train goes over and it sent an electrical signal to put the boom gates down on a very major road, and you could make that electrical connection by putting a 20-cent piece on it and holding it down hard. And I did it at midnight while I was drunk and then fell asleep on it. I could have been run over by a train, but also There were cars piled up for frickin' days because of that. And then the next night, I went into a party and got drunk again. And one of my friends, Matt, was like, I was at that crossroads at Thompson Road, and I was there for hours. And I don't know why. And I'm like, yeah, that was me. He's like, you jerk! Yeah. Nothing alive.
You trust them?
I don't trust adults.
Yes, Penny. People do care about others. And you can trust them to help you keep
Do
yourself
we?
safe. Go to someone you
don't.
know you can trust.
That's my problem.
Or a safety house, where you can ask for help.
Safety house.
Sometimes you may
I
not
mean,
have
Rob
other
tried to
people touch
kill me the first time he met me by feeding me too much booze because he thought I wanted to sleep with his girlfriend at the time.
You say that, but I've given you 3 cans that you think is just 3 cans, but that's actually...
Well, it is 2.3, so I'm nearly actually done this one too.
Yeah, so you're way done.
I didn't even have breakfast, so yeah, I'm a bit fucked, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, like, nothing's changed.
When someone you love
nothing's
hugs
changed. Except now you don't think I'm trying to get with your wife. I hope.
But being kicked is touching you don't.
I think everyone's trying to get with my wife.
I'm not.
Not my current wife. The ex one. And it's
I'm
not
not
because
trying
of
to get with her
anyone
either.
else. It's because of her.
A touching that hurts.
Not trying to get with her either.
Children can
I'm
be
sure
touched
she's
in
trying
a
to
way
get with
that
you,
doesn't
though.
hurt,
I don't
but
think
they're
so.
not sure about it.
She keeps
They want
turning
to
up.
stop.
I think
She's probably here now.
she and I have always had an understanding.
Oh, she wants to get with you and you don't want to get with her.
No,
Ooh,
more just like...
touch those upper thighs.
No! I don't like it!
Don't do that.
I want you to stop!
What's happening?
Should I just quote that every time you like play VHS that is terrible?
Yeah.
No!
And I'll call you a
Stop!
frisbee fucker.
Frisbee fucker. Mum says so.
Don't touch me there. It's not
Kids
what I
do
like.
not talk like this.
They do in New Zealand.
There's a good touch and a bad touch. You gotta know the difference.
Oh, apparently Andrew's just tuned in.
No, he might not have. He might have been watching in a laggy setting on his PC. That's because your computer sucks, but your PS4 can run Twitch.
Andrew, buy a new computer
Just
so
do
that
it.
when I want 4-player games, I can just call on you.
To take me home in his car. He gave me lollies and he said he was my uncle.
I mean, I tell you what.
Lollies?
When I was young, I had to buy my own candy.
It was just a trick. So wait, what did he do?
Have I ever told you the time when I went to buy candy?
What did he do though?
I wasn't sure about him. Then what did he do? He undid his trousers and showed me his penis, you know? His
Not his penis.
Do you want to see my penis right now?
No.
I was
No.
really scared when
Did I ever
Fair
tell you
enough.
about the time I went to buy candy?
I ran away.
How many times have you gone to get candy though?
Yeah, but when I was a kid, I went to buy candy with my grandfather's money for cigarette papers. Because back then we were allowed to buy them.
Yeah.
And I had to buy them. And I stepped on a nail. It was rusty. And it went in my foot on the 45-degree angle.
Ugh, the brutal angle.
So,
I had a bit of Glasgow on my foot like that once.
a pickup truck came and picked me up and brought me home because I knew my address. But my hands were just gripped tight to that candy and that cigarette papers. I didn't let them go.
It's what boys have between
Yeah, I know it was important.
You
Meanwhile,
have a
he can
pet
take
because
me
you're a
home.
girl.
I don't care if he wants to
Girls
touch
have
me
a
in an
vulva
appropriate way,
and a
just as
vagina.
long as he drops me home afterwards.
If anyone
Fair
tries
enough.
to touch your penis, Pete, or your vulva or vagina, Penny,
Pete,
you can say no. And tell
Anyone?
them to stop.
if anyone tries to
Anyone?
touch your
You
penis,
understand, children?
or your vulva or vagina, Penny,
Anyone?
you want to touch my vulva or vagina, Penny?
Even if he lives with you, and
I
you
wish
know
someone
him,
would touch my
he
vulva
must
or
not
vagina,
touch
Penny.
you in a way
I know,
you don't like.
right? Oh, give him a penny if they do.
Yeah.
You must tell him to stop. Then tell
Yeah,
someone
you'll
you
stop!
can trust what
But
is
what if I
better.
like it?
If you like it, then it's fine.
Yes, Pete? Like your mother.
Like your mother?
Grown up, you
Your
feel
mum?
safe with.
Your mum? Hey!
Tell if you really liked him.
Your mum showed this to the kids.
Vagina Penny. Thanks, Andrew. That's what I needed to see in text.
Remember,
Vagina
Is that a
Penny.
legit doll of a friend? I have stories I could tell, but I won't about the doll thing because it might
Dolomites.
offend people too close for comfort.
What, me?
No, absolutely not you. I'll tell it if it was you.
Did you ever have a Dolomite account?
I don't know, did I?
I really want to find on one of our old VHSs an advertisement for the Dolomite accounts. Basically, it was Commonwealth Bank. It was like trying to get kids to put their money in a bank.
Oh yeah,
and there were the aliens.
Yeah,
and they brought them to school.
I remember that
Tell
shit.
the man to let her out straight away. She could
Oh.
scream for help.
Yeah, this lady doesn't actually think any of these kids ever got touched. She's like, yeah, alright, but you know, if you get touched, tell someone, whatever.
No, her whole thing is she's telling them that like, if you get in the car,
that's your own freaking fault.
you're fucked.
Yeah, what'd you do that
There's nothing
for?
you can do at that
You're a
point.
jerk.
Yeah, you've done goofed at that point.
You done goofed.
You done goofed.
Now that you're getting older, you're learning ways of keeping...
How long does this tape go for, by the way?
It's nearly done, I think.
You can't
Oh,
tell
man.
someone about it.
I don't have anything
Alright,
else.
well after that we can watch, what this again? Right?
We could watch that, or we could just put your Deb on.
My Deb!
And just watch it till we get bored.
Oh my god, that's all the day.
But till we get bored, that's like 5 minutes! But,
Boing.
so next week's medical week, right?
Yeah, I'll
The
try
week after that, if I can find it, if I can find where I put the tape, we are so doing the Freeloader's Guide to the Internet.
Find the tape because I have a Windows 98 one we can
Oh
test.
no! But the thing is, I don't remember how long the
It's 1 hour.
Freeloader's Guide is.
The
It might be
Freeloader's
2
Guide
hours
is
long.
1
I feel like
hour.
it's longer. It felt longer to me.
We can let it whizzle out.
You've got to touch your T-shirt, a friend or police officer. You've got to touch him.
Something happens to
touch
us
him.
that we don't
Right in the
like, we must
heart.
tell our parents or
Do it
someone
in the
else we can
heart.
trust.
Heart.
There
Yeah,
is
alright.
nothing
I'll bring a
so
third video just in case we go long again next week, because it seems like if I get you drunk, you'll be like, we can do this all day!
I mean, this is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'll bring a third video.
You don't feel safe.
Now, you've got a couple of medicals around here.
I probably do.
You've got to pull them out and, like,
I have
photograph them
to.
so
I have to
can
look through
research
everything.
them.
You know, and we are going to do like haunt and stuff again because those were fun, but they don't count. We have to do them OTT.
Alright. I'd quite happily watch Haunt again. I enjoyed that. Because
Haunt,
my
I
first
hated
girlfriend
it.
was there and she's hot.
I hated it so much. That's the end. We're done.
Really? I want to watch that again.
We'll
Next. No, not now. Like, when we do my Safety Kids video.
Yeah, we can do safety. We'll watch this. I'll watch this as many times as you want.
Sure,
This
but
video is great.
it'll be the third video in my double feature Safety Vids. And then we can do a fourth video in the double feature Safety Vids trilogy of thirds. 5.
It's a trilogy of trilogies.
It's a trilogy of 5.
A duology of duologies.
No, it's a 4 video trilogy of 5 that has
Yeah.
a 6th video in it.
Is this the end? Are we ending now?
We have to.
Oh man. Okay.
Unless you want to put something dumb on that's got anything to do with babies. I have a Christian workout video right here.
All right, we're doing Christian workout now.
We are not. That's
No,
good.
it's too late.
It has to be saved.
Press ones in the chat.
No,
if you want
ones!
Christian video workout right now.
No, I need to save
If you need to,
that
if you
I
want,
gotta look it up, man.
if you want me to, how long could you stream Pokemon? Like 3 seconds at most.
Okay, one day when you've got time, edit out all the sex.
Every bit of nudity in the whole film.
Yeah. Cardio funk aerobics.
That sounds good.
No, it's got double feature. Gee, we can't keep watching videos. We're not watching cardio funk. We have to do.
Wait, how long is it? It's 60 minutes long. We can do it.
We can watch Project X. No, come on, man.
What's Project
We
X?
have to put things in a thing.
Then find something relevant.
I'm trying. Kimberly Adventure.
No, that's gonna be for 4x4
Where's
night.
Bears?
Bears, but you have like pandas or monkeys or something.
Merry
We can't
Christmas,
watch
Mr. Mr. Lawrence got David Bowie in it.
We can't watch that. We'll get banned if we watch that.
Can't.
See, we're having lots of ones. We're having like Mess Man gave us a lot of ones, and Widow gave us 3 whole ones. This Cap gave us a whole 1.5.
Jeepers Christ, people are just tuning in.
They
where they wanna
want
leave.
more stuff.
You've got Share Fitness. I was wondering where that was.
Oh, I have that, do I?
Don't you have any more kid shit?
I don't fucking know what I've got. Hold on.
You gotta go through all this shit. Alright, I'll start organizing that it's like 3 hours instead of 1. Jeebus Christ. Basics.
Well, this is day 1.
4-season course covering the basics of Christianity. We're not doing Christians today.
Why not?
Federal election. That sounds fun.
That's it. I'm gonna go pee again.
Alright. Van Damme. Full crap. Nightmare. Damn it, Pete. Can we just watch Haunt? Super Mario Brothers, the movie. Aha! Some cartoons! That'll do it. That fits the topic. Point Break. Household hints. With Maggie Tabitha. I want this video. Where you have it? Ah, shit. Dropped all the things. It's time for cartoons. Where did everything go? It's all blue. Hey, look, it's a bottom loader. Yeah. Let's just put this in. Since he wants more videos. We'll do it all day, huh? 1.5.
You've chosen something?
I've chosen something.
Sounds good.
Rewind it. Rewind. Rewind.
What's this one? This is
That's
keeping
yours.
ourselves safe as can
Yeah.
be. Keeping ourselves as safe as can be. Alright. I don't know what's next.
Because I just put it in the thing and he doesn't know.
I'm out of booze, but that's okay.
Read this.
Okay. I'm gonna put that mouse. There it is.
We acknowledge the New Zealand Police Department.
Well done, New Zealand Police Department.
Yeah,
I'm going to press and play immediately.
Yeah, go on. You're good. I need to... Next time we show this, I need to do some... The words penis, vulva, and vagina are used in this video.
That's offensive. Banned.
Okay. Banned.
Banned. Alright, so this is the last tape.
Do me a favor and scan all that in.
I'll do what
photos.
I can for the scanulation.
Because I want to research it for next time we do it. Because next time we play that video, we're going to have Noni.
I like Noni.
Yeah, I like Noni.
She did play school.
Mutt and Jeff.
Oh boy.
You think this is out of copyright and okay?
Probably not, but whatever.
What do you mean not?
I don't know. When was this made?
I don't know, but we're kind of crossing over into your other show at this point.
Yeah, we are getting kind of somewhat into cinema at this point, but that's fine.
That's why I thought it'd be interesting.
Oh, well, Magusta's here. What up, Magusta? The booze has run out, but the fun has not.
My booze is fine. Where's your booze?
I ran out. I drank it all.
What do you mean? You ain't got any more?
No, I drank all the stuff you gave me.
Oh, shit. I've actually seen this cartoon before.
This is actually kind of cool.
Yeah. That's way out of copyright. You're fine.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't give a shit. You're
but
fine.
I don't care.
You should care because I want to do the show again next week. How many different channels are we going to have to make just to keep doing this every
If we get banned,
week?
then we're just doing it on YouTube.
But if we get banned from YouTube?
Then we're doing it on Pornhub.
Suck it. Copyright. We just want to watch videos with people.
I know, right?
Isn't it one of those
Where are you
things
moving
that you
to,
can
Magusta?
just move it? Oh.
Far away? Or staying pretty close by?
Oh, Jackson's crying.
I'm pretty sure he's been crying the whole time, nearly.
Yeah,
Although he
well,
might be hungry. I mean, it has been 2.5 hours.
I got a straw.
I don't have any booze.
Packing and playing Among Us a bunch.
I need to get Among Us.
So while you're cleaning out your house and you're packing and stuff, if you find any VHS, send them our way.
If Magusta had VHS tapes, I'd be amazed, but it would be great.
Yeah, go on.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Gusta is UK?
Germany.
German. Can we get some German versions of things?
Yeah, go to some I'm sure you have thrift shops or community stores.
Hold on, let me just
Germany.
look up thrift shop in my Universal Translator and see what it's called.
He knows English.
No, I know he knows English, but I want to know what it's called in German. That's all.
Find some weird stuff. Not
What
movies. We don't want movies.
is
We don't want TV shows. We want just weird
German
shit. We want like a German instructional on how to use a vacuum cleaner. Or
Yeah. Do you the little Dyson guy? What's his name?
I don't fucking know what the Dyson guy's name is.
Henry Hoover.
Weird shit.
Henry Hoover.
Is Hoover a different company?
Hoover. Huh? Yeah, it's a different company. It's Hoover. Sorry, not Dyson Hoover. But there's a.
Oh, his panties got eaten.
There was a little vacuum cleaner with like a face on it. It was called Henry Hoover.
That's his pants. Yeah, put them back on. Before your balls hang too low.
Okay.
And we get in trouble.
Where's the mic? The blue one? I do it.
Gebrauchtwarenladen.
That. Go find one of those.
Go find a Gebrauchtwagenladen and get us some videos. I'm gonna do it again.
Gebrauchtwarenladen.
But yes, weird shit. That's a long fucking word.
Every German word is a long freaking word.
That's a long word, dude.
Gebrauchtwarenladen.
Gebrauchtwarenladen.
Gebrauchtwagenladen.
Gebrauchtwarenladen.
Go one of those and find us some videos.
Go to your nearest Gebrauchtwarenladen and get us some tapes.
Why does every time we do this just end us up in us like not knowing what we're doing anymore?
Well, we're watching old cartoons now.
I like old cartoons. Maybe we should have old cartoons at the end of every single one of my things if people are hanging about. You think I can find some old cartoons about medical issues?
Probably.
Oof.
No, probably not actually. I feel like that's a rarity. Unless you find some like old school like, you know, avoid meningococcal disease.
I'm pretty sure meningococcal is the next video that I've got
fuck's
lined
sake. That's going to be exciting.
Ah!
You know, I know someone who
The
had
thing is,
meningococcal
we
and
were
survived
drunk.
it.
Okay, go on.
No, that's the story.
Okay, we were drunk and watched that video. Do you remember it?
I remember watching it. I don't remember the context.
I don't
of
remember
that
the
video at
context
all,
either,
so-
but I have found the notes that you took while we were watching it, and it says...
Was it mostly just I want to kill myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few of those.
It was just like, you need to cut up fun things with this because it's really depressing. So that's what's on next week.
Yeah, whenever we used to watch VHS tapes back in like 2009, 2010, I used to take notes. And I had a notebook, and most of it was just like, this is fucking awful, just kill me.
But I feel like with the live stream, it's going to be so much better. Maybe.
We had a platter of
Because
food.
you're still going.
Why are we still going?
Tori just brought us food. This is amazing.
Oh, now we have to find another video.
Next.
No, we can just re-watch our video. We can premiere it on YouTube.
Okay, we'll premiere it. No, we gotta watch FFF. Oh, it's already gone.
Meningococcal disease is meningitis. Is it though?
Meningitis is a bummer.
Oh no, we just lost some cookies.
You and your cookies, man. Yeah, I know, right? I wish I had a wife. Well, wait, I do. I wish my wife would bring me platters. And she's got babies. I wish she was bringing
Tori
babies.
is the best. I thought that too. But I do remember one time we were watching Transformers in bed. This is like very early on, sort of in our relationship.
When you say Transformers in bed, I just think about the waves. Because I watched Transformers in bed on a boat. Anyway, go on.
Anyway, so she like left the room randomly and came back with like a big cheese platter and a bunch of vodka.
Vodka cheese?
Vodka
That's my
and
favorite
cheese. It's
type
the,
of cheese.
the greatest thing ever.
We're just sitting here watching cartoons now.
We are basically. This is
Not even Saturday morning.
I don't even eat on my stream. I never do it, but today is an exception apparently because.
cheese.
Oh, we got the end.
Well, that's just that episode.
Oh, how long is this going to go for?
I'll check.
Maybe we shouldn't watch the whole thing because we're going to get copyrighted and fucked.
You're the one who wanted more videos.
I totally wanted more. I needed more videos.
I don't know.
Obviously it doesn't say, because why would it say?
Why would it say? Fuck's sake. It's not Disney, we're fine.
True. But like, things like Warner are really bad with it too.
Maybe if you turn the sound down, they won't know. And we can do the cow on it.
Ma!
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 As I said, if you do that, if you put that, I sent you a thing about the hit and response thing for the microphone. Then every time we speak, then the sound goes down, so we can talk over things and make it copyrighty.
I can probably set that up
next time.
Maybe now, but I don't know if it'll work properly.
Oh,
there's too much going on this whole thing.
Is
this fucking?
Is this Jarlsberg? Is this floppy?
It's just chicken.
There's chicken?
Mm-hmm.
There's chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the chicken?
In your hand. You're holding the chicken.
This isn't chicken. Oh, this is chicken? I thought it was
What is
cheese.
this chicken?
I thought it was cheese.
There's chicken at the front and there's cheese at the back.
I like the chicken better.
I like the chicken better too, but both are good. I like cheese too.
Oh, it is. It's chicken loaf. I like chicken loaf. I appreciate people that like chicken loaf.
Chicken loaf is my jam, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You spread it on toast?
I do, honestly.
Talking about processed meats, don't whip out the Vegemite.
You know what I have? Actually, if you want to talk Vegemite, I have Vegemite, was it 18?
There's the cheese. Yeah.
Where
Well,
they
that's
put out the special Vegemite
for
their,
Americans.
Like,
so it wasn't
no.
freaking strong.
No. It's more fucked up than Vegemite.
Well, what is it?
I'll go get it. Hold on. You hold on to that. I'll go get the...
You don't need to go. Just tell me what it is.
I don't know what it is. It's just... It tastes weird.
I know.
More weird than other Vegemite. I take it back, it was blend 17. Oh, he's made a house on his head.
Head house.
The cracker house. Because we're in the crack capital of the country. Oh no, you ended up with some...
You took all the things off me and ended up with veggies on me.
This is Vegemite blend 17. It's delicious, I guess.
Isn't it like creamier so that you don't get so much
It's
of the
not
Vegemite
creamier.
flavor?
No, it's probably more Vegemite-y and
I
gross.
don't
Tori
know.
doesn't really like it, I think.
I haven't tried it.
She has some ham too if we want the ham.
Any head cheese?
It's more just, it was a 17
No,
blend.
17 blenders. No, the thing is, we had a so that might be the blend that's made more Vegemite-y, but we did have an American blend that was like...
I just fucking...
That was softer.
I remember it. It was
the-
literally cheesy mite.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, it was literally what it was. It was cheesy mite.
But with a different sticker on it.
No, it said Vegemite, and underneath it was like with cheese. I remember what you're talking about. I do
Oh.
remember it. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. I don't know. Oh, I went shopping the other day. I came home with a $6 smoked chicken.
A what now?
Smoked chicken. It was this whole
$6?
little baby chicken that they smoked. It's delicious.
Sounds delicious to me.
Moo cow.
By the way, once we're done here, I've decided we're going to start bottling my my pumpkin lager.
Oh, is that what we're doing next?
I think we should do that next.
Alright, I won't go home then.
It'll only take about an hour.
It's alright, I'm not needed at home. My wife will stay in bed until I get home.
Shout out to Sam.
Yeah, shout out to Sam. She's not watching. She's too busy.
She's too busy sleeping. Catching some Z's.
All the time.
I would if I could.
I like carrot. So do your dogs, apparently.
Yeah, my dogs love carrot.
You got carroty puppy dogs. The dogs who tried to eat me! Well, fuck you, you're getting thrown around. We poured your own breast milk on your face. You
How
dumb
dare you.
cow.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Don't worry, the virus is dead.
By the time the virus is dead, it might be ready finally. We have to bottle it, but we still have to leave it for a few weeks before it becomes ready to drink.
Yeah, you gotta shelf life it first.
Your wife takes a nap before she goes to bed.
Sounds like my wife.
Technically, viruses are dead. I don't get that.
No, I am.
I don't understand. But I'm also dumb as fuck, so feel free to talk as much shit about me as you please. Because I admit how dumb that I am. I'm not one of those guys who thinks I'm very smart, but I'm actually just not. I just know that I am, like, probably slightly below the line.
I think I'm slightly below the line, but then I try my best to be as up with as many things as I can so that I'm not...
Oh, I do my best! If I didn't, I would be, like, so far below the line that it would be horrifying.
Well, it must be a Geelong thing.
Well, apparently punk is a
pretty hip.
Geelong thing. Apparently, punk music...
Yeah, I remember when Sam grated his head with a cheese grater. That's so punk.
That's punk.
The end of that racist
I feel like
Indian
I
program.
am in the sweet spot between being alive and being dead.
Did that just say dick?
I got one of those.
Meow. There's a pussy on the screen again.
We're
Silly
gonna get
cat,
banned, aren't
upside
we?
down!
Nom 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 nom. Bite it. Bite it.
Nom. Oh boy.
Jesus Christ. Do viruses have a soul? That's a good question. It's a very problematic cartoon.
Yeah, but we're making potatoes now. This must be Irish.
See, Scup says he doesn't know if they have a soul, but they are very clingy. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's a good point. I like how you've eaten most of the chicken and meat.
What? I've had maybe 3 bits of the chicken, or 4 bits of the chicken.
But I mean, like, out of the platter.
There you go.
The veggies aren't getting eaten.
I don't like the veggies, man. I want the fucking meat.
No, I'm not saying that, like, you're eating all the stuff. I'm just saying the veggies aren't getting eaten.
There's a cracker on the floor now. The dogs will get it when they come in.
Cracker!
I don't know. I like my my veggies steamed.
Oh, yeah?
Welcome back, Poots.
You're back?
Tori brought us a platter of food, including some cheese and some meats and some veggies.
Carrots, man.
And some crackers.
Also, you missed out
We also
on
had a dip.
the
There's
frog.
actually a dip here. You missed out on the frog.
Silly frog.
Silly
it was
frog.
upside down.
He was upside down! See, we have spicy capsicum dip here, actually.
It says spicy, but how much do I have to eat before my tongue tingles?
We're about to find out, because I am just going to put a shitload of it on this little bit of cheese here, and I'm going to see how spicy it is, because this cartoon's not that interesting.
I like it, I'm too drunk to care. That's why I didn't want to put any more on. Especially things that we want to watch.
It's not spicy. It actually says spicy capsicum dip, but... Oh, look, no, it does say mild, so it's not. It's not. This is not spicy at all. I don't even get like a kick from it at all. It's tasty, but there's no kick to it. Why does this cartoon look familiar? Probably because it's some racist shit that you Americans made, and I mean I can't really talk because Aussies are pretty racist too. But
oh boy, it is time that we signed off soon.
I don't know, when this ends is when we end, I guess. I don't know, how long is this shit? Probably should have checked that.
The cover said no.
It said no?
Yeah, it said no.
Okay, so it goes for no minutes.
No minutes.
America sucks. The whole fucking world sucks though, Poots. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, America sucks.
Like, from what I hear, like...
Disco belongs on Mars.
I was watching a stream one time where there was this guy playing Melee, and I love Super Smash Bros.
What
Melee.
is this?
I have no fucking idea. But, yeah, I was watching a stream, and it was this American guy living in China. He was playing Melee. And the whole time he was talking about how racist people are towards him in China. And then he went on a whole rant about... This is no shit, I'm not even kidding. I reported this guy.
Yeah.
Because he went on a rant about how I might get kicked out and sent back to America. And then he started going on a rant about how if I do have to go back to America, what I'm going to do is... And then he went on a rant about shooting up schools! Like, that's what you should do if you get deported. I'm just going to go home and shoot up a fucking school. Like, fuck you, motherfucker! If you're joking, that still makes you a piece of shit. If you're serious, then go fucking die. You should go to Venus. I've watched the first Spaceship on Venus, and that's actually a movie we're probably going to watch on cinema sometime, so keep your eye out for that. Maybe don't deport him. Maybe just fucking lock him up, because that's a terrorist kind of threat right there, right? That's a terrorist, right? Surely. But as far as I know, he's been banned since, so he's not allowed online anymore. His Twitch account's been banned, so I reported him. I reported that piece of shit. Sounds like an American. You're not wrong. The worst thing we have here is we have those people who are like, they don't have a job, they have no job, and they still complain about people who do have jobs. Like, they come here and they steal all the fucking jobs. When it's just like, mate, you're complaining about a fucking taxi driver. Can you even drive? Did you not lose your license because you were like fucking like flying down the highway? Dumbass. Man, this old cartoon shit it's kind of getting to me. I'm not gonna lie. If Tori hadn't brought the food in when she did, I probably would have lost my mind. Tori saved the day. As always, though. She saves the day every day, to be honest. I feel like you get that everywhere you go, though, right? It's an entitlement issue. It's where people think they are owed something, even though they're not. Uh-oh. He's right there.
What? I went to pee. What's up?
Yeah, he went to pee. We've only had 3 cans each, so...
Yeah, but each of them had 2.5 drinks.
No, they didn't. Oh, is that the end?
Yeah, we've made it.
That's the end of the episode, then.
Yeah, we've got to
This has
finish
been
up.
episode 1 of Obscure Tape Time. Let me just stop this real quick.
We had to go through 2 more tapes than I queued up. I thought we were going to go shorter than that.
I know, me too, but I kind of got more into it than I thought. Let's zoom in on us.
I'm sorry that I make you more excited than you think.
Yeah, you should be sorry. Fuck you.
Next time I'll bring more medical tapes than you can have hands for. And I'll
Just in
research
case.
them all. Just in case. Yeah, I'll have interviews with all the people that got the procedures done on them.
Bring chat back up here.
Also, if you
There we
donate
go.
your points to Pete's Face, apparently you can tell me what I should
For like
look
5,
for.
I think I set it to 5,000.
You gotta
If
put
you
it
spend
higher.
5,000 points, you can suggest a theme.
And I'll look through my stuff and I'll ring everybody up
Nice
and
shirt.
be like, hey.
I've got no idea what shirt I'm wearing. What shirt?
You're wearing the Donkey
Oh,
Kong.
Donkey Kong 101 Survivor shirt.
Yeah, Ditto's got one of those.
Ditto has one? That's
Yeah,
like
because you
literally-
and her survived Donkey Kong.
We did.
I didn't. I died.
You died? Yeah.
I died, so I don't
He
have a
did.
shirt. The funny thing is, you've got that shirt. You've also got a Bat Prince shirt.
I do. I'll wear that next week.
I've got none of these things.
I'll wear the Bat Prince shirt next week. Yeah, so, Poots, for the record, this shirt says Drunk 101 Survivor.
Yeah.
Because I would do these speedruns of Donkey Kong 64, 101%, where I would just drink a lot of booze.
Yeah? I love the fairies.
I don't remember the fairies.
I know you don't.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Motherfucker. Anyway, that's it from us. Anyone got anyone we should raid? Give us the raid destination.
You should raid MST3K again.
No. Is Blake live? Did Blake end up going live? We should
Can
maybe
we
raid him.
Can we raid YouTube?
No, I don't think so.
Because we have British festivals on.
Yeah, but we can't. I don't think we can raid them.
Oh, damn it.
Even if we could, they get enough people. We should raid somebody.
Yeah, but it's you, Scamper Damper. It's you.
He's a billionaire. Maybe word dancing.
Alright, let's show all of the people I'm following and let's have a squiz at who's live. I think... Yeah, Blake is live. We'll raid Blake.
Raid Blake.
So, thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
This has been a lot of fun. This is every week now, by the way. Same time, every week. We're going to be watching VHS tapes. We have hundreds.
Did you write any quotes down from that?
No.
Okay, well, I did.
I'm glad you did.
Do your outro.
There's no really outro. It's just we say goodbye and we plug the fact that... Okay, so I'll plug the rest of my week because this is the first sort of week that I've had to schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow I'm going to be learning how to do shit on... I'm trying to make a video game. I'm trying to make a Mario Party clone. And that's going to be fun.
Cool.
It's going to take a long-ass time.
Yeah.
So that's every Thursday I'm going to be doing that. Every Friday is going to be where I just like walk around and hang out with the dogs and the baby. So
I love that.
We're going to go for like a walk, which may feature a occasional cameo when someone notices I've left the house.
If you notice, then I'll run over to you.
Yeah, it's going to be a clone of Mario Party that features like me and Bat Prince's characters. So, A-Dub with the follow. Cheers, dude. I wish I could. Netplay won't reach these shores, unfortunately. But one day, Tori and I will head over there and we'll play Mario Party 2 with you beautiful people. But yeah, so then Saturday is cinema.
Saturday.
We watch public domain movies and TV shows.
Got anything queued up this week?
I didn't wanted to watch Lost World, I think it was.
Yep. I like Lost World. Sounds good.
So
is that the one with the lizards fighting?
That's exactly what that is, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
And then Sunday is... Eventually, Tori and I are going to start streaming on that day. So Tori and I will do things like paint Bob Ross paintings and play Mario Party. And maybe naked. We'll see.
Naked.
We'll see. We'll have to ask Tori about that. We'll see how she feels about the naked
See
part.
how naked she feels.
How naked she feels about that. Yeah.
About a 7.
Yeah, well, we might rate it out of 2. Just so that we can... Alright, so thanks for watching. We're going to raid Blake. Everyone, if you haven't already, which, Poots already has, I'm sure. Follow Blake. Go send out love that way.
Hope I don't wake up in a bathtub.
Well, it's more just like if you do wake up in a bathtub, don't panic.
Don't panic if you wake up in a bathtub.
Don't panic. Love you all. See you around.
Man.